Hello, friends and family, brothers and sisters. It says that we are live. I'm waiting for my wife. Guys, that's too bright. That's too bright. Minnie! 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 I'm live, babe. Hi, Angie Arnold. I'm live, babe. Well, I told you. I told you, babe, I was going live. You don't have to be on if you don't want to. Babe. Babe.
What?
You don't have to be on if you don't want to. Huh?
I heard you.
So you want to be on or not?
I'm good.
Come on. I gotta clean up storage. I'm running out of storage. Clean up, please. Hello, you guys. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Tap that like button, you guys. I think I heard some static. 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 Come on, babe. We're all waiting for you, babe. We're all waiting for you, babe. What, babe?
No, I think you're waiting for me.
Okay. Hello, Mirandi, Linda Joyce, Cindy YR, Mike LBC, Liz, Lisa Peterson, Angie Arnold, Mirandi, Cindy, Linda Joyce, Cindy, Mirandi. Who else? I always forget that. I don't know why. You guys, please tap that like button as you come in. We'll wait for a couple more
Somebody
minutes.
said that it's.
It's what, babe? Babe,
They said
remember
yes.
your phone?
But isn't that the speaker?
Yeah, but this too. There's a speaker right here.
But I think it was before.
There was a static, right? Somebody said yes. I hear it. I thought it was my Pepsi.
Is it still staticky?
Is it still staticky, you guys?
Hi, Lisa. Hi, Angie.
Thank you guys for all your love and support. We're just waiting. We're waiting for a couple more people to show up.
Good. No static.
No static. That's
Hopefully
good.
you guys had a good day. Did you have a good day?
Yeah. Did you have a good day?
I had a good day.
You did?
I did. Today, my husband and I, so Carol, if you're listening, we didn't do 3 miles, but
You did exercise.
how many did you do? I did more
did
than
3.
you. I
Yeah,
did
you did more than
5.
me.
I did my hill, so 5 times, up and down, up and down, up and down. And it was 1.73 miles.
Mm-hmm. You did more than me, babe.
Oh no, it was 0.73 miles, so almost 1 mile and 1 minute.
You did.
But if you could see the green, that's a hill. The hill is not for the weak. The elevation gain was 164 feet. So the incline is like, I would say pretty equivalent to like a treadmill on like probably almost like the highest incline possible, I would guess. And I did that up and down, up and down, up and down 5 times. My husband came out and joined me and did a couple, but he
No,
ran.
she said she hears static again, but it's not really bad. Yeah. It's because there's speaker on that side and speaker on this side. Probably because I don't know what I might just have to get a new speaker microphone, babe.
It is a big hill. So I wanted to do 3 miles today, but instead I just did up and down, up and down, up and down. I got my cardio up. I don't think like it wasn't that many. It only I burned 133 calories in 15 minutes. So I could do more. So tomorrow I did 5 today. So tomorrow I'll probably try and increase it to 6, and then every day just try and increase a little bit more. It was definitely though my chest, like even though I've quit smoking for
For a
12
while,
years,
you haven't smoked in a while.
my chest felt like it was gonna explode going up the hill. Probably on like the third time up, my chest was just like super super heavy. So I didn't do 3 miles, but I did do that, and I think that
Good cardio.
yeah. And then talked to Matt today
Oh, you did?
or last night. Text Matt
Hi,
last night.
Cold Blue.
Hi, Cold Blue. Matt is 60 days sober, you guys. Keep him in your prayers. Keep him, just continue to lift up in prayers, both Ashley and Matt. I talked to Ashley too. I didn't talk to her, but I texted her and say some prayers for her too. And she is also supposed to meet with the Army recruiter
That's still her plan?
Monday. She did
That's
get
good.
her ID.
Good.
So she is doing the steps that she needs to be doing right now. They're both just working on each other. So just keep them in prayer.
Hi, Nocturnal Boo.
I told Matt we'll go see him next weekend. He said he's getting fat. He said he's going to have to change up his eating. He
Are
said,
they talking?
Huh?
Are they talking?
I don't. I'm not going to talk about that on here, but
Hi, Blazing Texas. Blazing Texas. Hi, Blazing Texas.
he said,
Hi, Linda Joyce.
I said, could we come visit you next weekend? He said, absolutely. Love and miss you guys.
Amanda Hunter. Hi.
I'm getting fat. Need to adjust my diet. Gaining way too much weight. I said, laugh out loud. You look great, Matt. We love and miss you and are so proud of you. I said, I would up your protein and veggies, especially if you're still working out. I've been really struggling with my weight, and both one and my blood pressure is crazy high. I want to try and get it under control without medication, so tomorrow we're going to try and do a 3-mile walk. I want to cut out my sugars and carbs starting Monday. The struggle is real. We have to be sober-minded in all our ways. I feel like once I kick the dope, then the alcohol, then the cigarettes, I turn to eating. Addiction is addiction, and only ourselves are responsible for our choices. So starting Monday, I want to work on getting my weight down. I said, we share these things with you so you understand, even though we're older and beat many addictions, we struggle with many addictive personalities. But once we recognize them, it is easier to get them under control. So we will go make a visit with him next weekend. So keep him in prayer. And then Ashley's doing good, so she's going to meet the recruiter Monday. So keep her in prayer on that. And I don't know. I need to get down to get help Jesse with his paperwork. I don't know when.
We have to find them.
Yeah.
What part of Blazing Texas? What part of Texas you from? Hi, Lisa. What part of Texas you from? Blazing Texas. Central Texas. Oh, nice. I was born in Dallas, Texas. I guess that's kind of central or east,
I don't know. Texas is
east,
a huge
northeast.
state.
Dallas is northeast, I think.
Called Rico today. Did you talk to Rico?
Mhm.
Okay, I called Rico and he sounded like he was still asleep. And
It was sad. The Cardinals lost.
Rico is not like a late sleeper inner. So I was kind of shocked, but I could tell he sounded like he was sleeping.
Oh, 140 miles away.
So I told him I will call him back, but
Like
then I
a
had
couple
to go to
hours
work.
away, 2.5 hours away. You guys, we're gonna make this. We want this to be a good, positive, uh, live. But I just want to show you, if you guys could please go read the post that I did today. I'm going to do my best to keep proving the other people liars. And so I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to go talk to some people tomorrow myself. I don't know if my wife's going to go with me or not. But
Probably.
yeah, we're going to go talk to some people ourselves tomorrow because this is getting old. I mean, this is getting old, you guys. And so we're going to go talk to some more people tomorrow here in California. And we're just going to continue to expose the liars, the lies. And if you guys read the post today, I know our subscribers and our mods are smart, and they've said that before. So I just want to say, you guys, please go Google that, or and you guys will see. Oh, how did you do it, babe? How did you do it, babe?
Go one closer.
It might be hard because of the phone. Let me see. Or sideways too. There you go. Sideways. Remember, we got to go sideways.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it, babe.
It's not even on the camera.
I don't know.
There you go.
Okay, check that out, you guys.
Well, I think anybody could just go to the community post.
Just go to the community post, read that, and after you read it, go look it up and Google. Or you like the way I smell? How do I smell?
Mm-hmm.
You guys go look this up, and this shows everything. This tells the police officer. This tells the cop everything they need to know. 3 names, 4 names, 3 social security numbers, 4. So it doesn't matter. It shows everything. Okay, you guys go check that out. Let me see. And then go check this out. You guys, for the slow ones, somebody put in the comments. For the slow ones, go look it up. Go look this up, you guys. This tells you everything. This tells the police officer everything, the history, their status, any relevant history. Whether you have 3 names, 4 names, 4 social security numbers, 5 social security, it doesn't matter. Like, this would tell the cops everything they need to know. You guys, for the slow ones, the ones that are easily naive, just look it up. This is the post that I put up today. So another thing is, like I said, because I know they're listening, or their mods or their secret spies or moles are listening. I'm going to continue proving this person a liar. I'm going to keep proving them. So tomorrow we are going to go talk to some people. My wife and I. Oh, they're doing a live too, babe.
Paul and Adrian.
Yeah, Paul and Adrian. You guys. Oh, that's cool. So we're going to go talk to them tomorrow, right, babe? Babe.
Yes, babe.
So
anyway, like I said from the very beginning, I get there's a lot
I like
of
to
things.
prove people wrong, babe. I like to prove liars wrong. Not like I don't like to prove other people. If they're right, they're right. But what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. But I like to prove liars wrong. Okay, go ahead.
So again, we have never denied that we don't have some sort of past, some sort of, after this court case is over, we will, any questions anybody has, we will fully be open, honest, transparent with anybody.
Any and all questions. The only people that have issues with that are the people that are twisting exaggerating and lying. Be patient. Why can't you be patient?
So with that, I'm going to say, if for whatever reason, I get it. If you're embarrassed, if
Bye.
we're not for you, if this is not the channel or you don't know, we will respect that, and people are more than welcome to see their way away from the channel.
Yeah.
We will respect anybody's wishes, anybody's choices. No one is held here by force. If you want to be here, that's fine. I'm really like over the fact though that we have a mission based channel. Our channel isn't here. It never was intended to get clicks, views.
YouTube famous.
My what do I say? My bills don't get paid from the monetization. It goes, whatever people are circulating. Again, if people want to believe that, that is up to them. Maybe instead of clock and tea, why don't you go clock a time card?
That's what.
And learn how to work yourself.
That's good. Cole Blue said that's understandable. Any lawyer would ask you to say as little as possible. That's good. Babe.
Go clock a time card. Then you could understand what it is to
Hi,
go your own way
Janae.
through life. Hi, Janae. Instead of clocking tea, clocking drama, clocking people's business,
Gossip.
go clock a time card.
Tabloid channel.
Go pay your own bills. That's how the whole thing is we're transparent. So anybody could show up at my door right now. I'm okay. CPS, FBI, CIA, sheriff, whoever. We are a pretty transparent, open.
They know our address. They know our phone numbers.
You guys see, we pretty much put ourselves out there. So in a whole, if you really want to look at it, honestly, if anybody were to investigate us, they could just see exactly what we do right here on our YouTube live. They see how we travel. They see how we interact with the people. They see how we talk to people. I mean, if we were being investigated, we pretty much a good 80% of our life is on YouTube. So we don't go back and edit. We don't cut. We don't, we did mute it just because there's just things that, like I said, aren't meant for everybody. Janae, I have to say, and I don't even want to say it. I probably don't want to say it out loud, but because it did get twisted and manipulated, just like I knew it would. What you said, but nothing. But Janae said, "What was the name Minnie gave? Sonic." That was a good one, Janae. You were saying, and just for the record, we did not give a fake name. I
was kidding, you guys. I was joking around. And if you can't get that because you're so, I'm talking about the spies.
The people know.
The spies.
The people know.
But it was a joke. I was joking.
I know.
You guys seen Rico hand the officer his ID. When you see me like this, I was grabbing for my driver license and I gave it to him. And I already showed you guys the OLN shows them everything.
I had to pull. He asked for mine too. And just so you guys know, let me just clarify this too. Not that it really matters and not that I need to explain anything. But John, Johnny, Juan, they're all a common name. What else would be like
Johan?
No. What's another one like Enrique, Henry? It's not like there is.
All that comes up, babe, on the OLN when the police officer
it doesn't before he even stops us. When he ran the license plate, he knew who he was. And for the simple fact, we were in a car rental. They never asked for our registration. They never asked for our insurance. Already. It all
so everything matched up.
So we do have family in law enforcement. We do have friends in law enforcement, and they already knew who we were pretty much before they even came to the window. And
supposedly, we know they called, but we're gonna verify it tomorrow because he admitted it in a roundabout way. He admitted that he called because he's just so infatuated with us. He even know that we spent that the room was $500 or $600 a night. That's not what we paid. But did you hear him? He said they stay at the Bahia, $600.
Obviously, there's.
He's so infatuated. Like he can't keep our names out of his mouth. Like so. Like, dude, get a life.
Okay, but I don't want this whole life to be about
it's
him.
It's not about him.
Yeah.
But he can defame us. But
know,
if you say something, oh, the sky is falling, but
we're bigger and better.
I know, but supposedly we're the defamers. Supposedly we're the slanderers. Defaming means that you're lying. What he's doing is lies. He's lying. He's a liar. And that's
not only a liar, but trying to target my family, like
trying to get us hurt.
Trying to target my family.
Why don't you do it?
So
you're trying to get us hurt.
Okay.
No, but he's trying to get us hurt.
Okay.
He's trying to bring.
That's what the justice system's for. So that's what we're going for. So we'll just stop.
I know, but he's trying to get us hurt. I don't understand. You do it. That's what I'm saying.
So we did get something in the mail today, and these are super cool. These are little cards, and this was sent from Earl.
Hello, Rhiannon.
It's for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. Hi, Rhiannon. Now faith is confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see. Amen.
Cosmic. Hi, Cosmic. We need to keep.
We need
to keep Cosmic in prayer.
Yes.
She's going through some stuff.
With all joy and peace. And I feel like it's,
Oh, that was from Nocturnal Boo.
I feel like
from me. Babe, Nocturnal Boo, send them.
Oh.
I just told you Nocturnal Boo, and you're just like ignoring.
I thought you said
Nocturnal Boo sent them. She says, "Oh, from me, haha."
Thank you. I like these.
Nocturnal.
I like them.
Her and Minnie both like them. I like them too.
So do not grieve, for the joy of the Lord is your strength. Amen. These are like super cool. So I always think it's really great and encouraging.
Yes, we will use them. Nocturnal Boo.
Yes, and then because it'll even probably fit in those things, those things.
These are good. These are nice, Nocturnal Boo. Thank you. These are like encouragement. Harley. Hi, Harley.
Hi, Harley. And then a bag, and then 2 little bags. So we could put things. And then on that note, what I would also like to say, because it has kind of gotten out of hand, out of control, I was happy because okay.
Hi, Mama Mary.
Hi, Mama Mary. It's gotten to the point where, our safety will always be first. I don't feel safe. I personally don't feel safe. I do have a restraining order here. So I'm just going to be a little bit more cautious and a little bit more.
From now on.
Yes. So we will not be discussing where we're at. We will not be discussing. But my advice to the chat, because it's happened to me, it's happened to Teresa, it's happened to a couple other people. Now, it's not even a moderator. It's our subscriber. One of our subscribers happened to email the individual, and now there's some funny things going on and different emails being sent to them, and then they open the email and the email disappears. Please, you guys, this is what I said. Please, the best advice I could give is just to pray. Pray about it. Pray for the situation and stay away from that situation. No contact, absolutely no contact. The less they have of you and your information, I 100% feel is the safest way.
Yes.
But the only way, first and foremost, our power in prayer. That's where we need to be prayed up. Let God fight this battle for us. And I get it.
Yes.
Justice is,
Hi, Marine.
there's just, I get it and I understand. But I want to encourage, please, no one reach out to the individual, because things are happening and weird things are going on, and just give it to God. Let God fight this battle. It's not worth it. And so I never ever, we are doing it legally. So there's a reason why we have to stay away and stay off. We've even said, I don't care what's happening over there. I don't care what's being said over there.
The only reason we find out is because people like they text us and tell us. Because honestly, you guys, we stay off his channel. There's nothing good over there. It's all garbage.
We have been told also by a couple of attorneys, also by the sheriff, who cares? Tell the people quit sending you things.
Mm-hmm.
Leave it. Leave it. And especially when we know God, we have to let go and let God. And so I can't fix anything, you know. And so it's went down. It has went down. I believe people have respected our wishes until there's like direct threats. When there's direct threats, that's when
and that's okay.
People kind of,
you guys text us or email us when there's direct threats. But
everything is
he ain't gonna bust a grape. Starve the beast. Yes. God is in control. Amen.
I don't know if you've heard that, but that's what I told my husband Saturday night. As Rhiannon said, starve the beast. And Mama Mary's going to tell you, bless your little heart. So that's all we could do. And,
I'm just so glad, even just one person, Nocturnal Boo, said that we have been an encouragement to her, and even like re-sparked her relationship with God. Amen. And going back to church. That's awesome, Nocturnal Boo. Like if we were able to do that for you, and you have a closer relationship now with God, it's awesome and it's worth it. You know, you guys are smart. You guys are intelligent. Our people, you guys are smart and intelligent. You guys know how all this started, and it wasn't our fault. And we just got to roll with the punches, you know.
And the believers, you know, they understand and they know what spiritual warfare is. You know, you can't, light and dark don't mix, okay? And that's where we messed up, number one, right there. We didn't realize that it was
Well, I should have listened to you. You told me not to, and I still did it. So all this, and I'm not saying this to like get sympathy, or I'm not being a victim, because I'm not a victim. I'm victorious in Yehoshua, Jesus. She told me, my wife told me to stay clear.
Too many red flags.
She said, stay clear of him. He's no good. I don't like him. I don't. And I didn't listen to my wife. And I wish I would have listened to my wife. She said that about Brandy too. She said that about him. And I should have listened. And I didn't listen, you guys. And I was trying to give him a chance. I was trying to be fair. I was trying to be cool. And I didn't listen. And now look what we're going through because of my stupidity, of my ignorance.
I just watch how so many people, accountability. We've already had this conversation. When nobody could be accountable, did you hear him? It's my fault. I messed up. I should have listened.
I did.
That's being accountable.
I did. I messed up.
I can't be mad at him. He owned it. We move forward now. Nothing we could do is water under the bridge. Let's just do our best to go forward. We just don't go backwards anymore, right? So that's a difference with owning accountability and owning mistakes. But when you don't become accountable and you don't own mistakes, that's when we say you stay in a victim mentality where it's everybody else's fault. I have heard the narrative spin from it's their fault, 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 it's whose fault is it? I mean, you're just going in a circle after circle. From 1 week it's my fault, and the next week it's his fault, the next week it's his fault. It's 1 hour it's this person's fault. It's so contradicting. And it's like
yes, Linda, I know.
That's just that in itself tells you there's never accountability.
That's why I stay off his channel. I get messages from you guys, emails or text messages letting me know what's going on. I'm like, and this has been going on for like a month now, or 2 months, right? Or 3 months, 4 months. And you guys, we're only strong and enduring because of God's grace.
Amen.
A lot of other people would have lost it. A lot of other people would have gave up or quit.
And if you
paid. Here's 5,000, man. You ain't getting nothing from me, boy. We're not gonna bow down, pee on ourselves, roll over it, and pee on ourselves. We're not taking no. What do you call that, babe?
I don't care. I know what you're talking about, but I'm not even.
Yeah, we're not. Well, I'm just letting you know we're not going to bow down. What's right is right, right? What's right is right, babe. Right, babe. Right, babe. What's right is right, you guys. What's wrong is wrong. What's right. And we're not bowing down. And we're not going to offer no money. We're not going to give you no
and that's
money.
not being prideful. That's
No,
being.
that's
I've
a
told
principle.
you guys. I have told you guys so many times.
What's right is right. What's wrong is wrong.
If something is not true, I cannot sit here. Let me tell you guys a true story, okay? Since my record's kind of been thrown out there, and I'm all this miserable, terrible person, and I've done all these terrible things. Let me tell you, I did not realize how the court system worked. One time I got a speeding ticket, and I went to go to court for the speeding ticket, and they wanted me to plead down to, instead of speeding, like a broken signal light or something. I didn't understand that. I'm like, why am I lying? But that's not what I got. I got a ticket for speeding. Like, right there, it didn't make sense to me. Like, why do you want me to say something, but that's not what it happened? And right there, that just kind of showed me, like, how, in my opinion, our judicial system's just confused. Like, but isn't that lying? So you want me to go in there and lie under oath and say it was this when it wasn't this? And I'm like telling the public defender or whoever the person is right there that was telling me to do this. And I was like, it doesn't make sense. And he's like, but that's just what you have to do. And I was like, but why? He said, because if you don't, then it's this. And it's just like, this is just the way we do things. I still till this day don't understand that. I really don't understand that. It doesn't make sense. Like, none of it makes sense to me. But I've always been a firm believer. If something is not, I told you guys, and I fought with him. My sister-in-law Priscilla, she knows. My sister-in-law Cynthia, they know. Rhiannon knows. Rhiannon's been with us. I will fight with him. If I don't see something and I don't understand it in my heart and in my mind, I am not going to agree.
I don't understand.
I am not going to agree. I'm not. Now if you could get me to a point where it makes sense and I could understand, then we could work on something. But I'm not going to
agree just to get along.
If I don't get it, I don't get it. So I'm not going to just say, okay, just for the sake of it. No, we could fight all day long. I don't care. We could fight all day long. And sometimes I feel like people could say I'm prideful that way. Like, okay, I'll give you guys an example, and this is stupid, really? But it goes back to work. So I told you guys the other day we had a little taffy with me and another coworker. I get to work today. Again. So we have a rotation chart, right? And each server, after you get a table, it moves to the next, to the next, to the next. So I come in, I go into my section. I come in and I see who is up for the next table. I take the table to that server and I get the server's drinks. Now I'd move the rotation to the next person forward. So then another table comes in to that person and that person didn't take it.
That's right.
The person that just took the last table took it. And another table comes in, but it's supposed to go into rotation. And I'm like, no. That one and they were like, no, she didn't take it because she took it. I said, why did she take it? And they were like, well, because she said it was, I said, it's not hers. And I called and it was the same person from last week. I pulled her aside. I said, listen, and she goes, Kim, you're not going to come in here and start huffing and puffing and say, I said, for one, we'll go in the office right now. Go to the office. So we went in the office. I said, listen, because she goes, well, that table was there. I said, no, it wasn't. That table was not there. I sat that table. I got that table's drinks. What's fair is fair. You're not going to sit here and gaslight me and make me feel like I'm the crazy one, or I'm, in here trying to control the situation. That's farthest from the truth. And the way it handled out there on the floor, now everybody's looking at Kim like, Kim's coming in and just because she said, you can't just walk in here.
Regulate.
Oh, yes, I can, because what's fair is fair. And what is right is right. I said, so did you take the last table? Did you take that table that I got the drinks for? She said, yes. I said, and then the very next table, you just took that table. She said, yes. I said, so then you should have a skip. You will be out of the rotation. Yes or no? She said, yes. I said, thank you. So I'm, you could say, and I said, the whole thing is like communication. But the bottom line is, I could have just put my head down and been like, okay,
Yeah, right. Not you.
everybody's saying that's not the way it is. No, I stick up for what is right, what's wrong is wrong. Zach, if you're listening, Jen knows,
Rhiannon knows.
I always make sure if it's fair, it's fair. What's right
Rhiannon's
is right.
seen us argue.
Yeah, and it doesn't mean that
Amanda.
I'm
Oh,
always.
Harley. Thank you,
Harley. I love the little thingies. I wish Minnie was here. She loves those things too. If
Thank you, Harley.
if it's on my end,
I agree, Linda.
I'll be the first to admit
Amanda.
if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But you need to help me understand if I'm wrong, because I'm gonna fight tooth and nail until somebody either explains it to me where I am wrong, or
thank you, Harley.
We're just gonna go with the facts. And so I've always been that way, even with him. I will argue with him.
Yes, Amanda. Look at me. Yes. You're right, Amanda. Thank you.
What?
I don't want to say it, but what she said is real. It's true.
So
it's money driven. It's money driven.
Well, and like today at work, it could have looked like I was money driven. It had that next table.
Yeah, but
wasn't
you and
mine.
him are so different. Don't even compare yourself to.
No, but what I'm saying is that's how it was perceived. But the whole thing that wasn't even my turn for a table anyway. So I was sticking up, in all honesty, for that server whose table it should have been, if that makes sense. So there's no way they could even said that it was me trying to take a table, because it wasn't even my turn. I was just speaking up. What's right is right, and what's fair is fair. And I've always
true,
been that way.
authentic character. Yes. And I just want to say something real quick. I just feel like I have to say this. We do not pay $600 a night at the Bahia. When we're there, we don't, right, babe?
Yeah, but I'm not going to even.
Okay,
I don't care.
But I do.
They can think whatever they want.
And
the
whenever
people
we
that
get
need
money,
to know, that's all that matters.
Yeah, you're right.
That's all that matters.
You're right.
So I'm not addressing anybody. Okay, nobody. Let people think whatever they want to think. I don't care what people think. The people that know.
And we're very budget, so we know where our money goes, and we're open and transparent with you guys. And whenever we do something, we put it on our credit card. That's our responsibility. We don't
Somebody
beg.
was laughing.
We don't beg for money.
They use our credit card. So let me tell you, the credit card gets paid off in full before we go on another trip. Yep. So I don't have debt. Okay.
Except our house. That's it.
I have a whole lot of line of credit. And if you look at that's why we have such high credit scores.
Over 800.
If you look at our debt ratio, we like as much credit as we have available, we use. I think it even gives us a breakdown. It's like very, very small.
We don't go on vacations on anybody's money.
Never. Ever.
I promise you guys, we have never gone on vacation or somewhere on people's money. Ever. The money that we receive, Rihanna knows, she's been with us. And Rico knows, we put everything on our credit card.
And then we pay it off.
And then we pay it off. And then we don't go on another trip until our credit card's paid off. And our YouTube money, that's where it goes towards that. We don't, yes, thank you, Ray. It's nobody's business. You're right. No explanation needed. You guys see our character. We've been a YouTube channel for 1 year, and you guys see our character.
We're not liars. Tomahawk steaks.
We're not liars. We don't smoke weed all day, every day, 24/7, and get drunk. We don't do that. And then come on here and beg for money. Please, can you please pay for our steak dinner? Please, I've been working so hard, sitting in the car, sitting in court. Can you please send me a tip? I've been working so hard. Please send me a tip. Please pay for my steak. Please.
Minnie at Joshua Tree. Minnie gets to she travels a lot. We hiked, so she was pretty tired. This is in 2022, way before I even had a YouTube channel. This is at Montezuma's.
I know, that was the most stupidest thing, Sharon. I know. I know. That was so stupid. Yes.
This is Montezuma as well. We hiked that. This
Yes,
is
Sharon. That was so stupid.
Montezuma's castle.
And everybody laughed at him for that.
I don't know if you can see the castle. There's a castle up there. These are things, you know, my family, I told you, that's what's important to my family is to be able, here's Minnie, Garden of the Gods. This is in 2022. You can see how little she was, you guys, way before I was on YouTube. She's so cute.
But I'm going to continue showing that he's a liar. Hi, Crystal Bayer. She's so
Enjoying
pretty.
the
Thank
snow.
you, Crystal.
That's all snow,
Aw,
hiking in
so
the snow.
little.
This was a hard hike. This was what do you call that place?
What bit?
In
What bit?
Phoenix.
Oh, Camelback. Camelback.
Man, let me tell you,
That was a hard. That
hike.
was a good one. It was a hard, but it was good.
And guess what, you guys? I mean, we don't pay for any national parks passes, so we get into national parks for free, but we spend a lot of time outdoors with Minnie. A lot of time. Minnie goes to the river. Minnie goes hiking. Minnie goes to the ocean.
And this was way before YouTube, you guys. Once again, we put all our trips on credit card, on one of our credit cards.
Look at my baby with no teeth. This is Methuselah.
Methuselah. That was awesome.
This is in
hike.
Bristlecone Forest. This was a hard hike. Look how cool this picture is. Look at the sun rays. I always say those sun rays are like the Holy Spirit. Look at those sun rays that are coming. I don't know if you could see them.
Yes, you can, baby. Yes, baby, you can.
This is at the Grand Canyon.
You're good now, Harley.
It just baffles me to think. This is another one at the Grand Canyon. Anybody tries to come and destroy my family just out of pure.
They're evil.
Oh, look.
Wicked.
This is my itty bitty on Mission Beach. Look how little she was, you guys. So
way before YouTube.
So they think all of a sudden.
Now we're taking trips. Okay, stupid.
Mission Beach.
A different year. So, okay, babe, we don't have to keep proving. You get upset with me. Hi, Rhonda Gomez. I'm always late. Replay. I absolutely hate when you have to go through all this every day when you're just trying to help people. Yeah, it's okay, but they're not going to stop us.
Colorado?
No matter what, they're not stopping us. We're still feeding. We're still blessing. We're still encouraging. We're still in people's lives. They're not going to stop it. Hello, Mike. Hi, Rhonda Gomez.
Look how beautiful this picture is. This is in Colorado. This is not a Photoshop. There's a rainbow back there. I don't know if you can see the rainbow. See the rainbow?
Yep. Projection. It's all projection, Sharon. He doesn't pay your bills, so he shouldn't care. Not his business what you do. Yes, thank you, Cold Blue. Hi, Rhonda Gomez. Hi, Rhonda. Everybody's saying hi, Rhonda Gomez. Oh, yeah, that was beautiful. Yeah.
That's super high elevation.
Beautiful channel. Okay, babe. Oh, and by the way, I don't know who Karma is, but supposedly Karma's after me or something. I know Jesus. I know Yehoshua, but I don't know Karma.
We don't believe in karma.
I don't know who Karma is. But supposedly Karma's after me.
So you get back with your witchcraft.
Yeah. Rebuke that
In the
witchcraft,
name of Jesus.
that evil eye, voodoo, spells.
You're sellout. That's what I got to say. Sellout.
Yeah, we don't know. I don't know karma,
Punk.
punk. I don't know karma, punk. I know Yehoshua. I know Jesus, but I don't know karma. And I'm going to prove you wrong tomorrow. We're going to go talk to people tomorrow. So once again, we're going to prove you wrong. Karma who? Linda said, karma who? Exactly, karma. We don't know who that is. Hi, Angie. Crystal Bayer says, hi, Angie.
This is Minnie in Texas at a children's museum. Any opportunity we get for Minnie to learn.
And who winks too? Yeah, and winks too.
Minnie is always been very hands-on. This is her pretending to be a pilot in a plane. This is in San Antonio. They had a Whataburger, a little Whataburger. And I told you guys, this is how God talks to us again at the ocean. But look at that cross behind Minnie.
So I guess my wife's just showing you guys all these pictures to show you, to prove to you guys. We've been taking these trips to San Diego, to in California, Texas, Colorado, way before YouTube, you guys. YouTube does not pay our bills.
CHP.
YouTube does not. We're not doing. Our mods and our subscribers don't pay our trips. We've been doing this way before YouTube. We've only been doing YouTube for a year, you guys.
Snoopy.
Always smiling. Minnie is so beautiful on the inside out. Yes, she is. Minnie has the best life. I never got. That's why I'm a good father, and I'm not patting myself in the back. I'm the father to Minnie that I wanted, that I needed. The father that I needed. That's what I am to Minnie. And if you're gonna have vile, wicked, evil thoughts because I'm a good father to my daughter, because I hug my daughter, I affirm my daughter, I confirm my daughter, then that just goes to show your evil, wicked, vile mind.
Minnie is a blessing.
Because you didn't have that. Because you didn't have that. So you're jealous because you see Rico having it. You see Minnie having it. That's all it is. It's jealousy. It's pure jealousy.
So anyway, that was just again, with or without YouTube, we're still traveling. We're still doing.
We've been doing this since Minnie was a baby. OMG. Yes, Lisa. OMG. Who was
San Antonio, Texas.
She's so bad.
Rhiannon, you'll know where that is.
Green, blue. Yeah, get
San
those
Antonio.
likes up. Get the likes up. He will never know the joy of having a family. You're right. You're right, Sharon. He won't. Yep. Rhiannon said, yeah, that's where you sold her timeshare. Kim, was that a real cop? Yes, it was.
Yes.
It was a real.
It was in LA.
It was a Colorado, California Highway Patrol.
The
Ellen in San Antonio. Yes.
This
Was
is
it
her-
Ellen, babe? Ellen in San Antonio, Rhiannon said? I think Rhiannon went there before, right? Elan. I didn't like it, Rhiannon.
Yes, they've been there. Minnie's first American Girl doll.
Oh, but she's so
Deprived.
She's so deprived because we never buy her anything. Shut up. Huh?
So that's what they said, that our subscribers are the ones that buy Minnie everything. And let me tell you,
babe, it's just so much jealousy. Keep trying. I'm telling you, I'm going to be so happy to prove you wrong tomorrow when we go talk to the people we're going to talk to. And I'm going to show you that you're a liar again. Again, a liar. All you do is lie. And that's not defamation. I'm telling the truth. You're a liar.
Sedona.
Punk. Lisa Peterson said, punk. That's
Sedona.
Right. Didn't like it there. Oh, Rhiannon didn't like it there either, babe. Yeah, I didn't like it, Rhiannon, because
Sit
every
down
time
now.
you got off, you had to pay. Like I felt obligated, like I had to pay them what a
Tip.
tip. Like I had to tip them. So we spent so much money on tips. Like we had to tip them, tip them, tip them.
Any fishing in the Colorado
Yes,
River?
I agree. Yeah, yeah, yep, yep. He's always begging for money, begging for tips, begging for food, tips, food.
This is a hike
Yes,
we did.
yes, 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 Rhiannon. See, I didn't. She didn't like you. Oh, that's when you were skinny, huh, babe?
Mhm.
120,
Boy,
125.
you seen that,
I
didn't
was
you?
like, girl, get all here, girl. My daughter's not here, so I can flirt and I can play around with my wife, punk. Okay, I know you're listening, punk. I can talk to my wife like that.
Man,
My
look at
daughter's
I'm
not
in the
here.
same pants. I'd be filling them out way good right
Hey.
now.
I can play with my wife. I know you don't have a wife, so but I can play with my wife the way I want to. My daughter's not here. She's in her room doing probably on her tablet. Yeah, punk. Janae says, "Yeah, punk. Wow, babe, you were skinny, girl."
Mini inside it. This is a lava tube. Super cool.
Rhonda, we'll
Look
try.
how,
Babe, Rhonda's waiting for her timeshare. What
look,
happened?
I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a ray of light that's coming through. This is a lava tube. See that?
Yeah, boyfriend. Yeah, just gotta be careful with Janae because we just gotta be careful. I don't want to say nothing. He twists and turns everything around. I'm back. Welcome back, Mike LBC. Yeah, I'm not saying nothing on that. I'm not touching that, Janae. I ain't touching that. I can hear it now. Welcome back, Mike. Maybe his spies and moles are texting him right now. Oh, hey, okay, I'll check it out, Mike. Mike said his see my '68 Camaro profile. Silent lips, silent lips, sink ships. Silent lips, sink ships. Just please don't start us off one with a slip of the tongue again. I know, huh? I won't.
San Antonio.
Sanantos.
You know, these were all before I had a YouTube channel, you guys. So there was a super
Nobody
cool police
pays.
officer.
You guys,
too
I
that gave
promise
me-
you, and you guys know our character. I promise you, nobody pays for our trips. Nobody.
Let me show
We
you
pay our
something.
own trips.
This is when Minnie was cleaning out her room to donate toys. A lot
Does
of
she
these
look
toys,
deprived?
a lot of these toys went to
Tijuana, Mexico.
family. But I want to show you this. If you look, the police crossing, the caution up at the top, sheriff's line, do not cross, came from a local deputy. Do you see the K9? Do you see all of those stickers along the side here? Like here and here, down. These are all police stickers from any county, any city we ever visit. Minnie makes it a point to go and get a police sticker. So if we're on the run and we're hiding, do you really think Minnie wants to be a police officer? So that caution tape. One time I came out of work and my husband was talking to one of the deputies. There was three of them.
Sergeant.
And I
Who's
was
the
like,
sergeant, babe?
looked around, I seen my husband and them, and I was like, where's Minnie? And they laughed and they're like, she's in the squad car, well, in the SUV. And I looked up, Minnie flipped on the cherries. She got on the loudspeaker. I kid you not. She recited the 10 Commandments in the loudspeaker out of the deputy's car. And I was like, look at Minnie. She's like giving the word like through a loud intercom. And so, you know, this has always been a dream of Minnie's, is to be a police officer. So we've got tokens, like special tokens that we got one from Michael. We got one from Lisa and Michael. But she's got local ones. She's got some from Texas. She's got some from Colorado. They're special tokens that the police know what they
Bye,
are.
Mama Mary.
But she has several of
Mama
them.
Mary's leaving.
By Mama Mary, and we put them up for her. So,
Okay,
know,
babe. Mike said that there was a helicopter crash in Huntington Beach. Was anybody hurt, Mike? And then I have an announcement too, you guys. I was just waiting for my wife to stop. Bye, Mama Mary. Good night, Mama Mary. Okay, you ready for an announcement? You don't even know.
Oh, great. I just love these.
Okay, you guys know I have a friend who's done 26 years straight for, I think it was attempted murder, but they dropped it down to an assault. He was in there when I was in there. It was Mariano Fabian.
Okay.
Okay, babe,
I'm just saying, don't be giving names. Like,
no, so what?
Okay.
Mariano, he did 26 years straight. It's 26 years straight for attempted murder. They dropped it down to, I think, to an assault. And Fabian, and they were both in there. One was 18, one was 20. And then I was there with them. And I was in there for attempted murder also, which they dropped mines down too also. Well, he's been out for 1 month, okay? After doing 26 years, he's been out for 1 month. He has to turn himself in 2 weeks.
For what?
Because he beat somebody up in prison. So he has to go back. Either that or take it to trial, and he's facing over 30 years. So he's going to take the 2-year plea bargain. So I asked him if he would do a live with me. He said yes. So he's going to do a live with me. He's going to do a live. We're going to talk how we met. We met, like I said, he was 18. I was I was 29 or 30 when I met him. He was 18. Fabian was 20.
I don't know if I would even talk about past. I would just maybe talk about Mariano and how his life is going. Honestly, with our court case, in my opinion, those things should just be addressed like after the fact, after court.
Okay, I'll just talk to him about him. How, okay, if you would just let me talk, I don't interrupt you. Let me talk now. You've been talking for almost an hour straight. Right? Look.
Right, babe?
Right, babe? Right, babe? Oh, that's an assault. He's going to say, I'm beating you now. So, anyway. Okay, you're right. So what I'm going to do is I'll just say, like, we'll just talk about what got him in prison.
How he's doing.
What got him in prison? He did 26 years straight, you guys. So technology and everything has changed in 26 years.
It's overwhelming.
I know. For him. So he's only been out 1 month. Now he has to turn himself in 2 weeks, you guys. He calls us. While he was in prison, he called us. We wrote to each other.
We prayed for him.
We prayed for him.
Prayed for him to get.
Well, he has a girlfriend, a new girlfriend, not the same girlfriend. He has a new girlfriend.
Already?
She has her house. She has a car. She works for a mental health place. I don't want to say too much. You're right, because this weirdo. Yeah, this weirdo. But he knows everything about me. This young man. Well, he's not a young man anymore. He's like 45. Yeah, I mean, so I'm like 20. If he was 18, babe, and I was like 20. I'm like 10 or 11, 12 years older than him. But he knows everything about me. He knows my family. He knows. So he's agreed, you guys, to come on the live because he has to turn himself in 2 weeks.
How does he feel about that?
He said, I called him. I said, how's your mindset? He said, good. He goes, I'm ready to go get this over with. Because if he loses, 2 years. But he could get out sooner than 2 years.
But does he go back to prison or just county?
He's going back to prison, babe. He has to turn himself in. So he's going to sign for 2 years, but he could get out in 1 year. If in good behavior, he could get out in 1 year. And instead of being in max, he could be in minimum.
But let me tell you how, like, the prison system is just nuts anyway. That's a whole nother story. But maybe he could kind of elaborate on that. But
pomegranate.
Your mind has to be like,
yes.
You get tested. So like what's right in prison's wrong out here. What's wrong in prison's right out here. And so, like, I thought it was important that we needed to encourage him towards that last little, bit he had. Don't get caught up. Who cares what that person's saying? Your freedom's on the line, right? So nothing's worth it. Your freedom, nothing is worth your freedom. So don't let, anything get to you.
Crystal, the reason they let him out is because he completed his sentence. I think they gave him 40 or they gave him 30. He completed his sentence. Yeah, they gave him 30, but he did 26 straight. So he had a mandatory release. So they let him out. But while he was in there, he beat somebody up pretty bad. So
I think she's saying, why didn't they just keep him?
Because this is a new court case. It's a new case. And he wanted to get out. Look, in 1 month, he met a new girlfriend. And she's gonna stay with him, and they're gonna ride this out together.
Does Fabian know all this?
Yes, babe. That's his best friend.
That'd be cool if we could go. When's he going?
There's no way we can go visit him. It's too late.
Is Fabian gonna go with him?
Probably not. I don't know, babe. Fabian is his best friend, which was one of my friends too. We were all friends, you guys. I met them in the county jail. Fabian has a tattoo shop. He has his own tattoo shop. He's been doing tattoos all his life. So,
I don't want to say a whole lot because I don't want stalkers going after him.
But they know my whole history. They know everything. Because you guys, when I meet somebody and I'm friends with somebody, I tell them my whole history. I tell them everything. I don't hide nothing from nobody.
And at one point, we'll be able to tell YouTube everything. So just
after our court date, and if you can't understand that, then kick rocks. Then you're not here to know the truth, and you're not here for us. You're just here to stir the pot or to gossip and start drama and gossip and drama. You guys, and I'm going to tell you, I've never been in protective custody. These two young men that I'm talking about, all of us, we've always been in maximum prison.
Okay, I don't want to talk no more about
that. And I've never been in protective custody. So that right there should tell you, I've never been in protective custody ever, unlike somebody else. I'm not that special. So punk.
So when does he want to do that?
He said, because I just talked to him tonight, and he said that he's willing to do that. But remember, because he has to turn himself in 2 weeks.
I'm happy and proud of him that he's doing it though.
Well, but babe, because he has a girlfriend that's so good. She works for mental health people, and I know you know who I'm talking about. She works for them. She works. She has her own home. She has a nice car.
And he looked like he was doing great, hitting the gym.
He was good. But look, guys, check this out. He told me that he was being honest. He said, I wanted to be honest. He said, I went and told my employer because he had a job. He was working for 2 weeks. And this is how they like the system is, you guys. And it's unfair. Because he really liked his job. He was working there for 2 weeks. In 1 week, he made $800. He was so happy. He was so proud. And he said he went to the office and told the office, you guys, I just need to let you guys know that I have to turn myself in 2 weeks. That Friday, this past Friday, a couple days ago, they fired him. And I told him that's, because he really wanted to work until he went to prison so he can keep earning money, you guys. So I'm going to share his story, you guys, and I'm going to be careful what I say because, like my wife said, I have to be careful because you guys know we have a active stalker.
Well, like it's getting to the point where some of our subscribers are not even moderators are getting weird things happening in their emails and
don't open the emails.
Like I said, just the best thing to do is just stay away, stay off, out of sight, out of mind. Give it to God. Let God fight this battle because
thank you, Maureen.
Light and dark don't mix. That's as simple as I could put it. There's a dark demonic spirit and light just completely, look at. Oh, I'll read this to you guys. I didn't even read it to my husband.
There's a lot of things you don't tell me, huh?
I know, huh?
What's up with that? And while my wife's looking for that, you guys, I'm going to tell you, I'm talking to our subscribers and our mods. I know there's like 30 or 20 haters Mo's spies here, and I'm sure there's police officers, lawyers, and other people here too. But you guys are smart. You guys are intelligent. There's a lot of lies, so don't believe the lies.
So, Ashley
Thank
told
you,
me
Amanda.
yes, she goes
Yes,
to the
Amanda.
Army on Monday. I said, oh wow, how exciting! And I put praying
She's
emoji.
going to the recruiter on
Yeah.
Monday.
She said, I'll let you know what happens. I said, yes, please do. Keep me posted. Heart, heart, praying, lots of prayers. This is from Ashley. Thank you so much for the continued love and support you and your family give me every day. Even if we don't talk every day, I know that you guys will always be there. Heart, heart. I said, we love you more than you will ever know, Ashley. Heart, heart. She said, I do know. You guys will never know how much I love you guys. Heart, heart. So that's the difference with us and that. I'm not, Rhiannon's been there. There's been things that,
That'll be awesome if she goes to the Army.
Yeah, that YouTube doesn't need to see. YouTube doesn't need to see, in my opinion, people at their most vulnerable, people at their most, there's a difference. There's a difference. When people want to mock other people for their failures and
mock us for our blessing bags, that just shows the evil heart.
Mocking. God doesn't like mockers. And that's a difference between, in my opinion, light and dark. And I don't want to go down to that level of immaturity. I just don't. I know why we do what we do. We have a very strong love in our heart for what we do. You guys, we're not rich, but we live below our means to be able to do what's important to us. And this is where I said, StuckInCali, this mission with our subscribers and our moderators, you guys help us do what we're able to do. Would we still do this without YouTube? Absolutely. But we just would not be able to do it on the scale that we do now. No question. That's just, it's definitely, you guys are what helps us be able to do things we do. And again, we drop our receipts. It's not funding our pockets. It's not funding, it's not going into our account. It's going to the ones that actually need it. We show the receipts for Savannah. We show the receipts for, Rico. We've showed the receipts for Matt. We show the receipts for Ashley. Anytime anybody gives us anything, it goes to where it's supposed to go. So I don't understand the big issue with us going on vacation. I just showed you guys pictures. We have always went on vacation. This is what is important to me and my husband, to build memories with our family. We're
way
old.
Before YouTube.
We're older. And, there's going to come a point in time in our life where we're not going to be able to hike. There's going to become a point in time in our life where we're not going to be able to walk 4 miles on the ocean. And it's important, in my opinion, to do these things now while we still can.
I'm 60 years old, and I've interviewed 57, 55, 58-year-old men that can't even do what I do. So we just need to stay healthy, like what we did
what
today.
I'm saying is, obviously, at some point, I don't want to be a workaholic, just focus. And then at 80, 78, when we go to retire, I'm not going to be able to walk 4 miles on the beach like I can now. I'm not going to be able to, there's just things I'm not going to be able to do. And so I want to do it while we're still able to do it. I'm praying about, I don't know. I know he could do it. I know Minnie could do it. I just don't know that I could do it. Maybe if I lose about 25, 30 pounds, probably then, realistically, I think I could. But
I know you can.
You don't even know what I'm talking about. So how do you know?
Babe, you say you could lose 20 or 30
I'm not talking
pounds.
about losing weight. I'm talking about if I lose 25 to 30 pounds, what I'm going to say, what we can do. But at this point, I don't think I could do it. And what I was going to say is hike the Grand Canyon. I really want to put that on our bucket list. That's something go down the Grand Canyon.
Oh, that's so awesome. I've done it.
I know he could do it, and I know Minnie could do it. But that's where I was saying before I was cut off. I don't feel I
Sorry.
could do it right now. But I believe if I lost like 25, 30 pounds, I do believe I could do it. So that's, these are things that are important to my family.
Somebody mentioned I like the little Jesus. Yep.
I heard it was like
What
I heard, and I'm not mocking, I'm not making fun, because to each their own, but it was like a pay as you go vacation. Like you have to pay it in installments. Like that just shows me if you have to pay it in installments, I'm guessing probably don't have much credit. That's my opinion. Because I know my credit limits. I know my credit limits on my credit cards, and I know how many credit cards I have. But I know that all my credit cards have a zero balance, except for the one that will be zero after we pay off this last trip. Um, but if you legitimately have credit cards that have high balances, you shouldn't have to do a pay as you go type vacation. And I'm not making fun of anybody, because I get some people, we were there at one time. We lived paycheck to paycheck, for many, many years of our lives. We did live paycheck to paycheck. Then we just started budgeting better, and we just
Amen,
started.
Isaac. When the children act shitty or crappy, it's because look at the parents. Look at the parents, you guys.
Yeah, and I think anybody that knows Minnie, she has such an innocent, pure spirited
Hi,
heart.
Susan J.
And hi, Susan. That's what upsets me the most is, this little trip that we just took. Minnie has packed her little dolls, her little Barbies, her little games.
And she's 12, and she still plays with. Hi, Carol.
She packed her book. She
Hi,
packed
Carol
her
West.
sketch pad.
Carol West on.
Hi, Carol. Carol got her the sketchbook. She absolutely loves it. She was supposed to be working on homework last night, and she took a break, and she was in her room. So I went in her room to see what she was doing, and she was sketching. She was drawing. Minnie isn't worried
Shalom,
about.
Isaac.
I know what I was doing at the age of 12.
Shalom.
And I'm so thankful that Minnie is
our daughter's
a
innocent.
pure, innocent, happy little girl. Now, obviously, she understands there's something going on with this court case, and she understands,
and she really dislikes that punk. She used to like him. She thought he was funny. She thought he was cool. Now she can't stand him. And that's his fault.
But this is the thing. Do you remember, she doesn't know the details and the depths of it, but
North Seattle.
She has formed an opinion from just listening to, things that we've had to do, places we've had to go, people we've had to talk to. She gets there's something. She doesn't know the details of it. But
she was an art teacher, babe. Carol West was an art teacher.
That's awesome, Carol, because Minnie, this is the thing with Minnie. Minnie's blind in the one eye. I've always encouraged Minnie's artwork. Always, always. She never was
Thank you, Rhiannon.
Artist at all. Like her drawings, I was like,
she gotten better.
Way good. Like I was like, oh, Minnie, what is this? New York? She's like, no. It's a Hot Wheel. And I'm like, oh my, yeah. Oh, I kind of see it now. Maybe it was upside down. No, Mama. It's like, but I've always encouraged her. Always.
She's gotten so
you come
so
look
good.
At my table
she's
right
gotten
now.
Better.
All it is papers and schoolwork and her paints, and she's always have encouraged her with her artwork. And holy smokes, this is where never ever doubt anybody, because in my head, with one blind eye and how she started, it just didn't look too positive, and it didn't look too
pop
good
art.
As an adult. I just thought this is.
Carol said that's called pop art.
Something that she just never quit. She never gave up on. We continue to encourage her. She continues to. I've, bought her just always arts and crafts. And now let me tell you, the child is doing
Better.
amazing. She
Mhm.
wants to be an animator. Like that's where, never ever
Yes, not
ever
to-
try and tell, especially a child, that they can't do something. Even though I am definitely in my heart, I didn't feel that she would ever be like a good artist, but I
she's
never
getting
told
better.
her that. Never told her that. And she completely blew my mind. And so I'm thankful, even
Has she?
though,
Yes, she has. Right, babe. Minnie has done some of the diamond art I got her. Yes,
yes.
I'm so
And
proud of her.
I
Thank you,
heard
Carol West.
it's
And then
very time
also, real quick,
consuming.
babe, Isaac Joseph says, I'm listening too from my tent, North Seattle tonight. So you're in a tent tonight.
It's
Thank you for
probably cold.
listening. Yeah, I was in Seattle for the weekend, like many years ago. Um, I get frustrated with puzzles and look how fast Minnie does Legos. Wow, wahoo! So happy she's a good
Yes,
artist.
and so we would prefer Minnie to have like hands-on things like that over electronics. Actually, the principal over her school is like very strict. Her children do not get any electronics. And she says almost on a daily, it's proven, I don't know who, but it's proven somewhere that anything over 1 hour a day on any electronics is like their mind, it like takes away their mind, like being able to concentrate, being able to focus. It kind of like dumbs them down. And so her principal is like a huge advocate on no electronics. And so that's one thing we've always made sure that her arts, her crafts, we have.
I just want to let you guys know in the chat that I'm so like happy and so proud and so happy that you guys are so. We're planning on touring down the coast all the way to San Diego progressively, and we need to get enough subs to be able to live stream on here or else.
Look, I picked these up anytime I could find any art supply. Brush markers on clearance for $1.05. These ones are highlighters.
You too, Rhonda.
$1.05.
Good night, Rhonda.
So these ones you just get
So-
wet. Good night, Rhonda. You just get wet and they're pink.
So Isaac Joseph, are you subscribed to our channel? Isaac Joseph, are you subscribed to our channel? Read what Isaac said. Good night, Rhonda. Kim Juan, you guys are doing great, man. Right on. Yes, yes, we're teaching her the right way. You're right, Harley. So we're teaching her to be sympathetic and caring and loving, and to have sympathy and empathy with other people. We never have enough supply starting out. So Isaac Joseph, are you subscribed to our channel?
What difference does it make?
Because I feel like he's asking for us to help him, like to.
Oh, he's got the Benjamin is the end of days Hebrew Israelite of the tribe of Benjamin. This channel focus on preaching college.
It's like being a kid again. We actually get poster boards and
The sloppy grace message preach. I could hear that. There's a difference too, right there. That I was thinking about that on the way home today. I think we serve two different masters. The father I serve does not. He's not a wallow in your sin. All is good.
Do as you
You're
please.
forgiven. And
Do as you please.
Yeah, that's not
That's
the same
not the
father
God.
I
We
serve.
serve the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The God that they serve is do whatever you want. Love, love, love. Sin, sin, sin. Do whatever you want. I still love you. That's not the biblical God. That's not the God of the Bible. He's his own God. You got to be blessed to live a long life. Live today. It's hard to do sometimes. She can create cartoons. Hi, Shanika Bailey. Shanika Bailey. Hi, Shanika. Yes, sir. Yep, sure did. So you are Isaac Joseph. You are subscribed to our channel. Hi, Shanika Bailey. She can create cartoons.
That's what she wants to do. She wants
Text you. Rhiannon said she texts you. Babe.
Yeah, I see that. Thanks, Rhiannon. I think that the money that Minnie has I was gonna say, Isaac, for you just starting your channel, you're actually doing pretty good for.
How many?
I just went to his channel. Let me look. Hold on.
So he probably needs 1,000. Good night. Good night, Harley. Good night, Harley.
Good night, Harley.
Good. Pan and K. Boom, boom.
Yeah, for your channel only being 3 days old, 12 subs is pretty good for 3 days.
That's 12 subs.
In 3 days.
So what is he trying to get?
I don't know.
So how many subscribers are you trying to get? 1,000? Good night, Harley. Good night, Harley. What does he talk about? What's his channel about? What's your channel about?
I don't know, but we don't. Anyway, we're just not promoting channels anymore. We promote channels and then it bites us in the butt. So, I would say you're doing pretty good. You've only got 3 videos and 14 subscribers. Keep doing what you're doing.
If anybody wants to go check him out, check him out. Since we're talking about him. He seems legit, right, babe? Awake. I came to the video tonight because of a notification. So yes, I am subscribed. Thank you. So if anybody wants to go check out his channel, go check him out. Isaac Joseph the Benjamin. Hopefully you'll get 5 or 10 more subscribers from us. I have an old YouTube channel that got canned. It's a long story. Yeah, I had one too that got canned. This is my wife's channel, Isaac, and I just help her out. But okay.
Again, we don't ever think we're better. We just like my husband says all the time, when we know better, we do better. We've made mistakes along our way. We've made plenty of mistakes in our life, but we're not who we used to be.
The past is the past.
We grow. Like my husband said, when we learn new information, we act accordingly. And so, again, I will say, we get this channel isn't going to be for everybody. This channel isn't going to be, everybody's cup of tea. We're okay with you don't want to be here. If you don't want to be here, you don't need to be here. We're not begging anybody to be here. We're not forcing anybody to be here. But anybody that wants to be part of this mission, we encourage, right? One way or another, we will do what we've always done, always have done it. The only difference is since we became a channel, we could do things on a much bigger scale, which helps
because of
the
you
ones,
guys.
yes, that helps the people who need it. It's not going for my steak dinner. It's not going for my tip. It's not going for, unless somebody specifically says this is for you for dinner, then we use it that way. But
thank you, Mike.
Everything goes back to the people who actually need it. So, and I want to address this because I'm not trying to go back.
But see, Isaac, he said it's okay. I'll just move along. I don't need to promotion. I just keep getting canned. Well,
that's fine. Thank you for stopping by. I don't promote channels on this.
We've been burnt. You have to understand, Joseph. We've been burnt.
My husband keeps doing it and keeps doing it and keeps doing it, and it keeps coming back to bite us in the butt. So I put boundaries up. You're more than welcome to chat. I am not sending any more of my people to any other channels. Okay. We have lost subscribers. We've lost moderators. We've lost, people that we thought were, true people. And it just came back to, ultimately, I believe, our Father removed people.
Janae. Thank you, Janae.
All honestly, he put the people who are supposed to be here and removed the ones that weren't. But nevertheless, my child has, gotten attached to certain, certain subscribers, certain moderators. And when we lost some and they went other channels that we thought were great, and we thought, it came back to bite us in the butt. So this channel will no longer self-promote any other channels. You're more than welcome to comment, but I no longer will send people. As a matter of fact, there's another lady that, that was her only purpose. She came on, she got, boom, a bunch of likes right after. Guess what? She's still over on the enemy's channel. And it's like, I'm done with that. So
I know, huh? We promoted her so hard. We promoted her, and she's still over there, right?
Yeah. So, I'm not trying to sound rude. I'm not trying to sound any sorts of way. If that's what you feel, then, you.
Oh, he said he saw me on Paul Mills. Who's Paul Mills? Oh, Paul.
Paul and
yeah.
Adrian. Paul and Adrian are good people.
They're good people, yeah. Paul and Adrian are good people.
Now, we do self-promote Paul and Adrian. I will be honest. We do their, we
kind of did promote him. I said, for you guys that want to go check out Isaac Joseph, go check out his channel.
But I said, but then I said, I don't want to do that no more. So I think he got offense to it, where, again, this channel is probably a pretty offensive channel. I think we offend people very easily. It's not done in, hi Lisa.
Hi Lisa.
It's not done in, please just keep Lisa in prayer also, you guys. Cosmic in prayer, Mike in prayer.
Mike, teamwork, yes.
But what I wanted to say was, somebody had made a comment about, we were such moochers, we had Rico pay for our dinner. And I'm just going to say this.
Are you serious?
We were going to take Rico to dinner. We called Rico. We were taking Rico
I wish
to dinner.
Rico was on right now.
Rico said, I want to take you guys to steak dinner. And I even told my husband, and I told Rico, I'd rather you save your money because we have San Diego coming up. I've got it. I promise you, I've more than enough got it. And I want to do this. So we accepted it. The bill was $130 and we took $40. So it wasn't like we walked out of there with nothing. But let me just say this, because I think a lot of people maybe failed to understand this part of it, which for us, it's not a problem. We don't care. We love Rico. Rico's like a son to us. We're going to make time for Rico no matter what.
Okay, Isaac.
But we had business in Phoenix, not Prescott. We had business we had to take care of in Phoenix. So if we really gave two craps less about Rico, we would have just took our happy butts right back to California. So instead, we want to make sure that we make time for Rico, because it's important that when, we make that time to be able to spend time with Rico, even if it was just a quick dinner and we go home. So, for all the people saying that we're mooching, so we went from Phoenix 2 hours out of our way to Prescott, which is more gas.
And he didn't pay gas for us.
And then another 3 hours back.
Why is the light on? It's the kitchen.
Probably Minnie's in there.
Minnie. Okay.
Another 3 hours back home for us with gas. So, the people don't want to look at that, and they don't want to say that.
Thank you, Isaac.
But gas adds up. Time adds up, and
money is time. Time is money.
Like we said, we called Rico to tell him we were taking him to dinner, but Rico gets it. He's with us enough to know how much money we spend in gas, how much hours we spend on the road. That in itself is just the drive time. So I kind of feel like that's kind of crappy for those people that want to make fun and say that we mooched off Rico. The whole thing is we called Rico, told him we were taking him to dinner. But Rico is appreciative enough to say, I want to take you guys to dinner. And he said, I want to take you for a steak dinner. And I was like, Rico, you don't
We wanted
like
Mexican food. He said, no, I want to take you guys out for steak.
I didn't even have steak. I had chicken. I just, but 3 times. And I said, Rico.
Okay, Isaac, thank you.
I would prefer you save your money because we have San Diego coming up.
Thank you, Lisanne.
He said, I have it. I promise I have it. So I just felt like that was kind of crappy that people don't look at.
Babe, I don't care what
The
people
whole
say.
situation. They want
I don't
to
even
just.
care what people say, especially when it
It's
comes from
just an
their channel.
observation that they
Oh,
find.
now you're gonna use my words.
So am. They find one little thing. One little thing.
Thank
They
you,
don't look
Isaac.
at the whole big picture. They find one little microscope thing. Did you catch it? Good
Mhm.
job, baby. One microscope little thing, and they
Good night,
run with
Lisanne.
that.
Good night, Lisanne.
Good night, Lisanne.
You can finish it, babe. It's just water.
I can finish it. Thank you. You still
50 likes. Can we get more likes? So that tells me 50, 60, 70, 89. There's like 30 spies, 30 haters, 30 moles. 56. I'll say like 30 or 40. Man, there's a lot of people from over there, over here. What are you guys trying to find out? What are you guys going to go report to your master? That devil, huh? I don't have a channel. I just have me. I'm back. Welcome back, Mike. So you guys, I'm gonna try to get my friend to do it. He said he'll do it, but I just need to figure out the date. I think it'll be an interesting story for you guys to. I think you guys would like it. It's gonna be alive, so I'm gonna need the mods to be on to uh, destroy the haters. Crystal Bear, I think it's a good thing that you don't. I think it's a good thing that you don't. It's been a while, and there are 3 different channels that you promote ended up being just awful people. Yeah, I feel you had. Yes, Crystal Myers, we've been burnt. We've been burnt. We have, and thank you for bringing that. Thank you for being aware of that. Hey, Mike. I'm headed for president sooner or later. I was invited by someone in Spokane to get there whenever. Oh, nice. That's good, Isaac. They were not who you thought they were. What was your fault? They were not who you thought they were. Was your fault? Yeah, I guess it was my fault. Yeah, it was my fault. Lulu Lemonade. Hi, Lulu. Lulu Lemonade. Hi, Lulu Lemonade. Lisa. Oh, sorry. Good. Good night. Hi, Lulu. Hi, Lulu. Hey, hey. So yeah, you guys. Please tap that like button for us. So tomorrow, my wife and I are gonna go talk to some people, and then I'll be able to come back and let you guys know once again all the lies that this guy is spewing out of his stupid mouth. Just like you guys seen, we were pulled over by the police officers because they called on us, and they ran our driver license and they let us go, all of us. Nobody got locked up. Nobody went to jail, and you guys seen that. Lots of love. Thank you, Lori G. And like I was sharing with you guys, go look at my last community post. And that right there will explain and tell you guys everything. Hey, Cindy, believe me, I can. Believe me, I can sympathize with you being burnt. I've been burnt and left in the middle of the desert, heat thrown out of the middle of the blizzard everywhere. Yeah, believe me, Isaac. Believe me, I've been there, done that. I've been burnt so many times. That's why now I'm not loyal by default. I've been burnt too many times. I've been stabbed. I've been shot at for being loyal to people that were not even loyal to me. I've been shot at. I've been stabbed. My ear almost cut off.
My husband's a forgiving person, though. Person that stabbed his ear, he still became friends with. Like,
Hi, Abby. Yeah, everybody was crazy. Everybody was tripping out. Like, man, this guy stabbed you and tried to run you over with his car, and you're.
I don't.
It didn't happen.
Forgiving.
It didn't happen. He tried, but it didn't happen. He did stab me right here in my neck and in my ear. Almost cut my ear off.
And tried to run him over.
And right here, and he tried to run me over, but it didn't happen.
I was with him when he almost got ran over. Somebody else tried to almost run us both over. See ya. What was meant for our bad, again, and that's when we know who goes before us, you guys.
Amen, Lulu.
As long as we're doing the right thing, truly doing the right thing, God knows our hearts. God knows our motives. God knows our intentions. So when when you truly are doing things for the right reasons, God's going to go before you. It's when you're doing shady, scam, those are the things. You may be getting away with things, but in time,
Time is on our side.
like we said,
Right,
time
dude?
will always
Right, dude?
tell. Always
Right, dude?
tell. Yep, you guys. And whether it's with us or
I know
not,
you're
somewhere
here,
down
punk.
the road, and it's not no karma.
Yes,
I
good
don't
is on
believe
your
in karma.
side. No, we don't believe in karma.
That's what I just said. It ain't gonna
Who's
be
karma? I thought I heard karma was after me, but I don't do karma. I don't know
I
karma.
like your hat.
Thank you, my love. Lakers. Look, there's Lakers.
Rep that LA right there. Right there,
Right there, right there, right there. Do we seem worried? Do we seem like we're scared? We're not. And like I said, tomorrow we're gonna go talk to some people, and once again, I will come back.
Phone calls tomorrow.
I will come back and I'll prove to you guys once again this idiot is a liar. Like, I don't know how many times we have to prove that this idiot is a liar.
People know. He just has to continue to produce content.
Yes, Carol West. She said bad things do happen to good people. Yes, they do. But I believe.
But let me tell you, I do.
God is with us.
Amen.
When that does happen, He gives us the strength to overcome.
When you think about the book of Daniel, right? Daniel went through the fiery furnace. It don't get much worse than that. But did he sell out?
Nope.
Did he bow down?
Everybody else sold out.
Did he bow down?
Everybody around him sold out.
He kept his eyes on the prize and said,
Even his wife was like, curse God and die.
That was Job, babe. I'm talking about Daniel.
Oh, yeah. Wrong story.
Get your stories right. I'm like, what?
Yeah, wrong story.
But there's many people, that God will go before us and fight these battles for us. Sometimes it's not always the way that we think. But He's going to be the one to get the glory. He's going to be.
Yes, Lulu. And that's what our pastors told us. 2 pastors that we talk with told us, who's the accuser of the brethren? The devil. And he said the devil doesn't, how do you say, babe? He does not deserve an answer. Don't answer the devil. The devil is the accuser of the brethren. And who defends us? God defends us. We don't have to defend ourselves. God defends us. Good night, Janae. Good night, Janae.
So I think that's a difference with pure intentions, pure heart. People that are clearly scamming the court systems.
Okay, Lisa said, okay, hold up. Everyone, everyone, it's almost midnight here. Okay, good night, Janae.
Good night, Janae.
And then Sharon said, if he didn't put out this garbage every day, he wouldn't have any content. I know, I'm his content. We're his content. It must suck.
What really sucks is the court system is the one that's being abused.
Yep.
The court system, the judicial system, it's.
Good night, Janae.
Where
bless his heart. Yes, he is very stubborn.
There's real crimes going on in the world. Real crimes, that I believe that our judicial system, our sheriffs, our police should really be focusing on instead of
Sometime this week, Crystal.
What?
Crystal wants to know, when will you be interviewing your friend? Sometime this week.
Who's Crystal?
Crystal, babe. Bayer.
Have you ever seen her?
Oh, my phone died, man.
Oh, man.
Go charge it for me, please.
Have you seen her? Do you know? Crystal don't sound familiar to me.
I don't know. Yeah, I've seen her. Paul said that he delighted in persecution. Okay. I've learned to delight in the same. Yes.
And then somebody ordered one of these, a great one. So this will go out tomorrow.
We're gonna.
She's seen Rico's, and we're not gonna say because. Oh, yeah. It's just.
But do you remember who it is?
Yes.
Okay, so we have your hoodie going out tomorrow. You know who you are. 95 like 60. Let's do better. Yeah, let's do better. Cindy YR. Cindy YR. Good to see you, Cindy YR, always. Yes, and I agree with you, Isaac. We do delight in these persecution because we know that we're gonna. It makes us stronger. What doesn't break you makes you stronger. And Isaac, believe me, I've been homeless. I've been waste of taxpayers paying for his lawsuits. Yes, Abby, you're so right. And it's like frustrating because everything he's saying is lies. It's all lies, you guys. Amen, Juan. It's all lies, you guys. Time is on our side. Right, babe? Right, babe? Right, babe? Time is on our side, right, babe? He even wants to sound like a man. He wants to sound like a real man. Right, babe? Right, babe? Time is on our side, right, babe? Right, babe? Shut up, punk. Rico is stubborn, bless his heart. Yes, he is. I'll be interviewing my friend sometime this week, you guys. All will be revealed in time. Yes, Lulu, thank you. All will be revealed in time, not his time. He doesn't dictate. See, that's what's bothering him. That's why he's so mad, because we won't answer him. Answer him now. You don't dictate our channel. You don't tell us what to do. You don't dictate. You dictate your own crap. You dictate your own garbage. We dictate our channel. So that's why he's mad and upset. Because we saved Rico and we've saved some other people, and he's jealous. He's mad. Yes, he did, Sharon. What he says, other people. Yes, he's projecting. He's yes, Sharon. Projection. Whatever he says that we're doing is what he's doing. Whatever he says that other people are doing is what he's doing. That's right, Sharon.
I can tell you, we sleep good at night.
Oh yeah, I sleep good.
We don't.
It's bothering him. It's driving him
I
crazy.
could see
Keep being just
obsession
like this. Yes.
all night long. Obsession.
That's
Like
so
it's
Carol West. Yeah,
mind-boggling.
So
That is mind-boggling to me. Like, people should really get a life. Really get a life. Find a life. Find a hobby. Pick up a hobby. Pick up a job. Something. Maybe
that is his hobby. Fake lawsuits. Fake.
Maybe if you had a job, instead of clocking T, go clock a time clock. Go find a real job. Be productive. Find something to do with your life. You know, up in everybody else's business, and it's everybody else's fault all the time.
Mm-hmm. He can't get enough of us.
All I know is what we want to accomplish is drastically taking away from all of this ridiculous lawsuit stuff. It is just, that's what upsets me. It's been a hindrance, and it's not fair to the people that we're truly trying to help. Matt's in rehab. Ashley's going to see an Army recruiter Monday.
We've gotten 20 people off the street.
Jim's off the street. Galista's off the street.
20 people.
I mean, the list could go on and on and on. That's the difference with us. We want to get them to be placed to have success stories. I don't want to keep them stuck in their addiction. I don't want to keep them stuck in their stuck mindset. I don't want to keep them. That's a big difference. There's always, you guys will always see when you put in work, truly put in work, you should see true change. If you're really not putting in work and you're just showing up half-ass for ulterior motives, for ulterior reasons, you're not going to see change. You're going to see the same thing. And that's all I see. Within the year that I look back and reflect, I see what we've done and I see what others are doing. And I just don't, that we just can't compare. How about that? We just can't compare. There's no comparison.
Sure ain't. Yes, same, Crystal, and I've been on here a lot. I told you. Yes, you're good, Crystal. I told you.
Sorry, Crystal. Kim never pays attention to the chat.
So that's why you shouldn't be talking like that. Like, you don't know her. I've seen her, and she has been on here.
Sorry, Crystal.
Our mods would have said something too. Yes, Lisa Peterson, you're 100% right. I just don't want to say that because, oh, I'm not sure that's being said. What's being said? This gospel business is very dangerous to the point of death. In the United States, whoever thought and was indoctrinated into believing that a true believer in Messiah would escape tribulation. No, we're not going to escape tribulation. We have to go through it. If our Savior went through it,
I don't
we're
want to
going to have
even
to
get
go through
off
it
on
too.
that though. That's a whole nother. That's not a topic for what I'm discussing here. So
I'm agreeing with him. Yes, I agree with you, Isaac.
okay, but other people are going to have other opinions, and that's not what I'm here for. What I'm here for is to continue to
who?
plant seeds.
Okay, babe. Okay, stop. Can you block him? He is repeating everything. Who? Who are you talking about, Lulu? He is repeating your chat right now. I'm not surprised. Can you block him? He is repeating everything.
I wish I could block. Believe me, I wish I
Well,
could block.
if him clown. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll go back and check since you brought it to my attention. And if so, I know you're listening.
We've been advised.
I know you're listening, Punk. Hold on, babe. I know you're listening, Punk. So if you're using my content after the live, I'm gonna go and strike you down or strike your channel.
And
Clown.
an attorney has advised me. If what's
Attorney
what's
said
fair
yes.
is fair, and sheriff, local sheriff's department. What is fair is fair. If it is a YouTube violation, I have every right to stick up for what YouTube's legal processes. So that's nothing
You got
being
fair
done
warning.
malice.
So
that's
you can't
nothing.
bitch and complain about it tomorrow. Oh, he struck my channel or he gave me a copy. You know, I'm telling you right now, because I know you're on, Punk. I know he's on or he's listening or someone's going to go tell him. I'm telling you right now, if you're using our content, I am going to give you a copy strike.
There's 111 people, 67 likes. Please tap that like button, please.
Yes, you're right. I know, Mike. I know. He has 5 that he tells them what you do and what you say and how to say it. You're right, Mike. I know. We're aware of this.
But we also know that he also sends people to follow people, to stalk people, to cyberbully people, to these are things where it's not worth, none of this is worth anything. You know, I'm going to continue to do what we do. We don't break the law, you know. We
do not break the law.
Whatever these people, you know, are promoting or suggesting, people could think what they want to think. I really don't care. I really honestly don't care. I know what we're doing here and I know why we do things here. I've never, ever, even when I did drugs, was never like a shady, dirty person.
She wasn't. My wife wasn't.
And
she did drugs, but she had
morals. I'd even call him out. Him and one of my best friends, we went to get like, we asked for water cups, like at a fast food place, and they were going to pour tea. And I'm like, you can't pour tea. They're like, why can't we? And I'm like, because we didn't pay for tea. We asked for a water cup. Like even Trey, you guys, like when we put Trey on the bus, that he ended up going to Phoenix. But when we put Trey on the bus, we took him to McDonald's. He went into McDonald's and we got whatever he wanted. And he reached over and took a cup. And I said, Trey, you can't do that. That is like, it's not okay. And I know he was kind of upset, but I made him put it back because, well, we'll pay for it if you want it. But you can't just help yourself to a cup. Like, it's just, you know, what's right is right. What's fair is fair. And so I don't play dirty. I really don't play dirty. I play do unto others as I want done to me. So I'm not going to do somebody crappy and shady because I don't like that feeling for me. So I give everybody that same respect. Now, if you want to continue to play shady and dirty, then I'll just do things the legal way. I'm not, you know, going to stoop to their level. I just won't. You guys have never once heard me say, you know, put anybody's personal business, blast people's personal business. I just don't get down that way.
We've never shared anybody. So I don't know what lies he's coming up that we shared.
Believe me, I got receipts for days on people.
His mom's
People.
address, we've never shared any address. We don't get down like that. And just because he did that to us, he posted our house, we still didn't do it. So
I won't, because
and that we
it's
killed
a
his
crappy
dog.
feeling.
We're dog lovers. We killed his dog.
I had nothing to do with that dog.
Like, we had nothing to do with his dog.
Listen, I don't
his
care
mom's
what's
address.
going on over there.
Yeah.
I don't care. But I would never want. I know what it.
Yes,
I know.
Yes, Tinkerbell.
I know how unsettled and uncomfortable I felt when he posted the picture of my home on the internet, when he said I was going to burn on the internet, when he wanted to hunt me on the internet. I know how that made me feel. It did not make me feel comfortable. It made me feel very uneasy.
She was uneasy. I was mad. I was like, bring it, punk. Bring it, punk.
Even though I didn't like it, I would never repay the same shadiness ever. Why? Because I know who goes before me. God's gonna. That's where I leave it, in God's hands, and I believe 100% in my heart. When you do the right thing, right things will happen. Now it's when you do things shady, dirty, malice, cunning. What's some other words? Dirty, bad intentions.
Evil, wicked. He's evil and wicked. Then say how it is. He's evil and wicked. That's not defamation. That's truth. Lulu said he should put his energy into persecuting his cousin John. See if he repeats this. I don't know what that means, but okay. I'm sure you know what you're talking about, Lulu. Lulu Lemonade. Hi, Melinda. His mom's address on his website and where he lives. He's also, he's saying everybody. Don't flatter yourself. Your mom ain't all that. Don't flatter yourself.
Like, but everybody's been accused of it. I've never done it, so I'm just going to end it there. I'm not even going to give. This is just it. I'm giving too much of the attention already to this person, and I'm not. I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to get upset. You keep doing what you do. I'm going to keep doing what I do.
Yeah,
and guess what?
Nobody's going to stop us.
I'm going to keep getting results. There's a big difference, right? We're planting seeds of love, kindness, patience, joy, long suffering. We're really planting fruits of the spirits. We're not, look at you. No, I'm not mocking people at their lowest. There's a big difference. So you do whatever you do. We are not the same. I'll just say that.
We're definitely not the same.
Yeah.
He is projecting his trauma on what his cousin John did to him. It's the name John that triggers him. He turned Juan into John, and it's an easy case to prove why he is obsessed. Yep. Wrong John, wrong Johnny, wrong Juan, wrong Johnny, wrong whatever.
I see an obsession with a lot of people, not just us. It's a very obsession. It scares me. It really does scare me.
Yes, Abby. Yeah, his address is his charity address. Oh my God, Kim, that was scary close to his laugh.
Which Mike mentioned, and I think this is something we will look into. Possibly. My husband probably won't want to spend the money on it, but I think we should have cameras for our vehicles, a front and rear facing camera. I know for a fact someone pulled out and tried to follow me. Also, just the weird things going on. When we were on vacation, I had the police out at my house. I have cameras that roll all the time. And we called the police. I have that police report too. The police came out to my home while I was on vacation. No secret. Everybody knew I was on vacation. And these are things that are unsettling to me. So we document it, but I feel like...
But our neighbors came and looked too.
Yes, our neighbors
before the cops got here, our neighbors came and checked the place out and said no. Because everybody in our neighborhood, there's only 10 houses up here. Everybody has cameras.
But everything's documented. I know what I heard, and my camera picked up what I heard. So things are getting documented. I feel, in my opinion, we cannot have enough security right now. So I did think that was a good idea about adding more more like a front and a back camera to our vehicle. And it could be, we could put it if we go into the other vehicle. I don't know how that all works out, but that's something I'm thinking about honestly investing in. And then
But I'm not the person that's gonna lay down and roll over and pee on myself. If anybody comes towards my family, I am gonna fight and put up a fight. I will. I'll die for my wife and my daughter.
and I have no problem using our local sheriff's department. What's great is we're in a small town and we could have deputies here within minutes.
Not
And
20 minutes. Like when they called on us, they said, "Oh, we have cops," and they were there like right away. Yeah, like 20 something minutes. When I started the live with Rico, it took the sheriffs 20-25 minutes to get there. But they made it sound, "Oh, we had the sheriffs right there." Like, shut up, punk.
So
Once
I
again,
probably
all you do
will
is lie.
also ask the police with the new things that have happened within the last week if they will start patrolling my work. I have also taken my own measures. My work schedule is now
This
altered.
time he said, "You guys."
So I've been at my place of employment for almost 10 years and I have a
He never
very
shows
set
proofs.
schedule. Very set schedule. My schedule's always been the same. Because of everything going on, my schedule is now altered and I'm not going to mention my schedule. But for the first time in 10 years, I have had my schedule switched up for my own safety. I don't want people, obviously, people are paying enough attention to know how much our room is where we stay in San Diego. What more? What more does that say?
That's a stalker.
What more does that say?
Damn, dude,
I will
get a
also,
life. Get a life.
I will also be asking.
So jealous, and you're so.
I will also be asking the sheriff's department to patrol my job more often, and my daughter's school.
Lulu,
So,
everything he does is fake. Like, come on, you guys. You guys should know. Everything he shows, everything he says is fake. It's lies.
I told my husband, instead of a YouTube channel, I think a greasy used car salesman would be a great fit for him. Like, honestly, like,
He's a scammer. A scammer.
he could sell probably, he could be making a lot of money in a used car salesman or
Mike LBC said, "As for DCC, Kim, in Long Beach, that's what means extra patrol." What's DCC stand for?
well, when I initially made the report, they were pretty good because I do close a restaurant. I used to close a restaurant 5 nights a week. I don't close 5 nights a week anymore.
Yes,
so,
Lulu. You're right, Lulu.
and I'm also right off the freeway. So they did, thankfully they do come and they'll sit in the parking lot a little bit before closing, a little bit after close. So yeah, our local law enforcement's like super awesome though. But after I was followed, and then after what happened this weekend, and then after somebody's own admission to knowing how much we're paying when we stay in San Diego,
But we don't pay that.
is just a little much for me. A little too much for me.
That's what I'm saying. You guys, all his information that he gives out and he says, it's a lie. He's lying. You guys, he's lying. I can't emphasize that so much. He's lying. Everything he says is a lie. We don't pay $600. I'm telling you that right now. We do not pay $600 a night. That's what the rooms go for, but we don't pay that. Yep. That's right, Lisa. Thank you. Everything that comes out of that punk's mouth is a lie. All lies.
I just feel where it frustrates me is, we've tried to be the bigger people. We've tried to be the
Yes,
better
Sharon.
people. We tried to stay in our lane, keep doing what we're doing, drowned out that background noise, and it's just every single
every day,
it's
every
just
day.
getting
And people
more
text us and email
and
us.
more and more and more that it's scary. It's scary that, but I get it. I get it because you know what? If it wasn't us,
Yes,
it would
Jazz.
be somebody
Yeah.
else. It's a fixation.
But we're strong. You know, we're strong and we're not going nowhere.
And I feel like if you look at the last people, women, they are easily targeted, and you know, it's just, I don't know.
He's the real predator. He's trying to call me and us predators. He's the real predator. He's projecting, you guys. Oh,
But anyway, how about them Cowboys?
they lost.
They did. Who they play?
I don't know.
Does that surprise you?
No, I don't even. It don't even affect me. I used to get mad, you guys. When I used to, like 10, 15 years ago, I used to get mad. I don't even care anymore. I don't really watch. I mean, I'll watch to see who won the score, but like I will not sit and watch a whole football game. Right? I don't sit and watch a whole football game.
I'm just trying to change the subject. So, what do you want to talk about?
About us.
What about us?
In 2 weeks, we're going to San Diego with
in
Rico.
2 weeks?
Oh, 4 weeks. 3 weeks.
What's today's date?
In 3 weeks.
I'm not going to lose 20 pounds before.
We are good. Yes, those dirty names he calls, really. Yeah. Howdy, howdy, Willow.
Hi, Willow.
Good to see you, Willow.
Good thing we need a livelier chat.
He's never been transparent, but he's quick-worded. Humanly with no conscience. Yes.
How many weeks?
Hi, Willow. I think we're going to San Diego in 3 weeks. I think Willow wanted to talk with you or text you or something.
Yeah, we could call after. So
Willow says, "Say no more. I'm here." What? You didn't tell me what? You're always doing this. I know.
So Minnie has a field trip at the end of the month, and then she has a field trip the week before we go to San Diego. So we're going to pick up Daniel. So keep Daniel in prayer that he's doing good. So we'll pick up Daniel the day that we go to the week before we go to San Diego, spend time with him, and then that following week we will pick up Rico and go with Rico to San Diego.
Other subscribers, make sure to send our money for our trip, please. Because that's how we go on vacation because of you guys. So please don't forget to send us money so we can go on a week vacation to San Diego.
I hate when my husband acts sarcastic and thinks it's funny. Because,
I'm just playing, you guys.
Yeah, you can't.
Hi, Teresa. Teresa's on.
Hi, Teresa.
Hi, Teresa. Teresa. Terry. Lori J.
We know that everything that gets said gets
twisted and manipulated.
But it's beyond like.
Willow said, "I donate to Kim's purses and jewelry."
The jewelry I don't wear. What?
Mirandi said, "Give us a funny story you remember from when you were kids or when you first met." Hi, Terry.
We've got a lot of funny stories. A lot.
Lulu says, "Hi, Terry." What? What's a funny one? Oh, I can't tell that one. Well, I can say we're being intimate.
I would say, okay, here's a funny story.
Oh, don't tell that one because he's going to accuse us of being, but our daughter's not around. Our daughter's in the room.
So here's a funny story. So you guys knew that I used to be like a big drinker. So one time, none of my guy friends like to come around because of him. So I was like drunk one night, and
it was snowed. It had snowed.
I got a tattoo literally with a Bic. Like they took out the coil from the Bic, and I got a tattoo. And I told our friend, I was like, "I'll get you a 40." And so I was so drunk though, I dropped the 40, and the liquor store was closed. Like I couldn't go back to the liquor store. Actually, I don't know if I ever told you guys. Like my husband thought me and this guy from Fontana, like, had something going on because I could go get like my alcohol fronted to me. He'd just like give it to me, and then when I'd have money, I'd go pay him back. And my husband's like, we weren't married though, but he's like, hold up. Like, how do you don't have no money, but how you keep getting beer and liquor? And I'm like, it's my friend. And he's like, yeah. So what are you doing? And I'm like, it ain't even like that. Stop.
Thank you, Isaac.
No, that don't make no sense. Like, what man is just going to let it? No. And I was like,
right, Willow? Willow
he'll-
said front it, right.
yeah, I know. No, he didn't believe me. I was like, nothing, seriously. It was like legitimately, like, he'll let you. If you want to come with me, you could come with me. You could pick whatever you want. I get like 3-4 locos, like a pint of vodka,
She was an alcoholic.
and then like a
Right,
little
babe?
6
You
pack
were
of
an
Mickey's,
alcoholic.
yeah. And I was like,
Were,
you could get whatever you
was.
want. So then, didn't you?
Mhm.
Yeah, he was like super cool.
Mhm.
Actually, the night before I left Colorado, I had a huge party. He was there. He was there. But anyway, I was like super, super drunk, and the music was playing, and I was dancing, and I was like dancing, and I was like backing it up to a vacuum cleaner. I thought it was a person, and I was like, and one of my male friends was there, and he was like laughing so
Good night,
hard.
Isaac.
And
Thank you for stopping by.
my husband,
Hopefully people will go check out your channel.
my husband looked at my friend and was like, "What's so funny, homie?" And I was like, my friend's like, "Nothing." And he's like, "Well, I gotta go, Kim." My husband's like, "Let me walk you out." And I was like, "Oh, no, no, no." Like, none of my male friends like to ever be around.
So I got a funny story.
What's that?
So one time when we had just started seeing each other, it's cute. Back it up. That vacuum that vacuum cleaner was gonna suck her up.
I was like,
So she was skinny at that
it
time.
was like legitimately funny. Like, I get why my friend was laughing, because I'd probably be laughing too if I wasn't so drunk. I probably would have been laughing too, but my husband
didn't
just
think it
didn't
was
think
funny,
it was
yeah.
funny. Yeah.
So one time my wife got so drunk and she was we were leaving.
You can't tell that.
We were
story.
leaving and we walked outside and it was
No, there was a big fight that had happened, and I'm not going to discuss what happened, but there was like a big fight and a bunch
when
of
your
drama.
friend tried to kiss me.
No,
Your friend tried to kiss
not
me.
that time.
Okay, different. Hi, Kathy. Tell us one. I will, Willow. So, okay, supposedly we got in a fight. I don't remember the
Not
fight.
us.
Oh, who got in a
I
fight?
was mad about something that happened because me and you got in a fight and we left. And then something happened that night, and then I found out. But I'm not going to go into details. But anyway, I was pissed. I was hot.
So we walked outside, and it was cold, and she had been drinking, and I told her she saw a full bottle of cold beer outside.
Of course, I never.
Coors Light, and it had the I thought it was full too, but I
But it had been there for 3 days.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't think I would do that. So she opened it and she took
I
a
was
big
like,
drink.
"Don't tell me how to run my life. You're not my boss."
Said, okay. It was pee. She drank pee.
No, I spit it out. As soon as I
How
put
did
it
it
in
taste?
my mouth, I was like,
How did it taste?
gross. I didn't drink it. I spit it out, and then I was pissed off at him. I was like, "Why'd you let me drink it?" He's like, "I tried to tell you not to drink it." Yeah,
I tried to tell her. She didn't want to listen.
all bad. All bad. I was pissed. I was pissed at the people. Like, why would you do that? Like, why would you freaking put a bottle of piss on your freaking doorstep? So I was like talking crap, like to like the people that
And I
live
told
there.
you, why would you be
And-
mad at them? It's
And
your
that's what
fault.
he's like, "I'm not going to have to fight somebody for you. I tried to tell you, don't drink it."
Yeah,
True story.
true story. She drank piss.
I can imagine the tabloid channel. Newsflash, read all about it.
Kim likes to suck weenie and drink piss. That's what he's saying over there.
But that we don't need to repeat that here. That's just not funny. Like, it's not funny. Like, that's my channel is not like about that at all. So I could hear.
What was your favorite drink, Kim?
So my liquor was vodka. I'd have to have a bottle of vodka under my pillow before I went to bed. So I knew when I woke up I had a bottle.
What was mine, babe?
My husband really wasn't a drinker. I drank for beer. I drink 8-ball. I would drink Old English.
How about me? What was my drink? Do you remember?
He would just drink whatever was there. I'll tell you guys a funny story.
Teresa said apparently I was called a 304.
I
You know what a 304 is?
304?
Yes.
The vodka?
No, babe. Teresa said apparently I was called a 304.
What's a 304?
It's like a prostitute.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think he might have been talking about his mom. I don't know.
Stop. So
Now we know why Kim spits ice in Juan's drink.
my mom tells me
Who
don't.
called you a 304, Terry? They want to know who called you. I
Well,
don't
we
even.
could all guess who, so we don't even need to. We could guess who. So mine was vodka, was my liquor.
Oh goodness.
My
Lulu. Yeah, Terry. I think he was talking about his mom.
Hypnotic. I drank so much Hypnotic, straight Hypnotic, that if I even seen the blue bottle, it would make me get sick because I got so sick off it one night. Mickey's, a 40-ounce of Mickey's. And then if I was like broke, Still Reserve. I would do tall cans of Still Reserve. But I always like malt liquor for beer. And
Yeah, that's right, Lulu.
so here's a funny story about my husband one time. We're at a party, and it was just girls at his sister's, and he all of a sudden like pitched a fit after the party because he was hungry, and we were like done, and we were all eating and drinking, and I was pissed off at him because I was like, I told you, just stay home. Like, this is like, because he was like, I'll just sit in the car and I'll wait in the car. And I was like, there's no need for you to wait in the car. Just stay at home. And he's like, no, I'll just wait in the car. I promise. Well, then he was hungry. So he called me and he's like,
thank you, Lisa.
I'm hungry. And I was like, okay, well, I'm not ready to leave yet. He's like, but could you ask my sister if she has food? I said, no, I'm not. The next thing you know, you hear the doorbell ring, ding dong. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So his sister's like, girl, it's fine. Just go get him some food. I'm like, it's not fine. It's not fine. His butt should have stayed home like I told him. Now he wants to come in and...
Like you told me.
Yes, no, you did, because you didn't need to be there. You did not need to be there.
What kind of party was it?
In the car.
What kind of party was it?
It was not for men. It was a women's just get together, little kickback. We were drinking.
Tell the truth.
Eating.
What kind of party was it?
So this was, since my husband just likes to dump, like, yes, it was like
a woman's party.
Yes. Anyway, the party was over.
Well, how is it fair? Her husband was there.
No, he wasn't. He was upstairs where nobody else was. Nobody even seen him.
Oh.
Nobody. And you're like, I'm hungry. And I'm like, go away. I was so pissed. So my sister
wants to know what kind of party it was.
It was like an inappropriate party, like a party
for
like,
women.
I don't affiliate with that type of stuff ever anymore. So I don't even know why my husband even said that, because that really just pissed me off. Like he's gonna be.
And my daughter's not around. My daughter's not around.
He's gonna be screaming pomegranate. Anyway, I don't. This is just. Anyway, long story short, and it was a police officer's wife that hosted the party. So she came to my sister-in-law's house, and so I knew her. I knew the lady that was hosting it. She was married to an officer. She did the party at my sister-in-law's house, and then her mom was there, and just like it was just family and friends. The party was over. We were all eating, drinking, but I had already had like 4 shots of vodka before I even went to the party. And then me and she's like a half sister. We had a box bottle of wine. Me and her were like throwing that down like nobody's business. And then, so I'm like kind of buzzed, and now I'm pissed off that he's even there. And my sister-in-law was like,
well, I wasn't even inside. I was in the car. No,
but then you worked your little freaking butt inside.
No, I did not.
Bull crap. And I'm getting to the story. Yes, you did. You sat at the round table. So I'm drinking my wine and I'm ignoring him.
You were thinking about someone else.
I'm pissed off, right? So I'm talking to the police officer's mom. It's the mom, me, and then my husband. And my sister-in-law's like, girl, it's okay. Give him here. She makes him his plate. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is a problem.
Oh, but my sisters don't like me, remember?
So I'm talking to her, ignoring him. It's a round table. And like, there's other people, but me and her are talking. And I have like, it was of all red wine, it was Merlot. It was Merlot. And he's like, he knows I'm pissed. And he's like, babe. And I'm like,
Mm.
what? He's like, what are you drinking? Can I try it? I said, no, you're not going to like it. He's like, babe, can I just taste it? I said, no, you're
What was
not
it?
going to like it. Merlot. And
Where's
he's like,
Merlot?
babe, please, just a little drink. And now I'm pissed because he's like, I'm talking to him like he's 5. And so the police officer, it's her mother-in-law and I are talking, and he's like, can I just taste it? He thinks, I know in his brain, he thinks that it looked good. It looked like
What was
Kool-Aid.
it?
It's a dry red wine.
Oh.
And so he asked 3 times. I kept saying, no. I ignored him. And he's like, please, babe. And I said, have a drink. And I was so embarrassed. So what's my husband do? We weren't married. He takes a drink. He's like, what is that? And I was like, I tried to tell you, you were not. I know in his brain he seen it was red and he probably thought it was like fruity and good or something. Merlot's a dry red.
So you were drinking without me?
I was hammered before we even got there, babe. We stopped at the liquor store. We stopped at another liquor store on the way there.
Yeah, I've been calling her babe since we met. Babe.
He's
my
one and only.
I'm her one and
My
only.
one and only.
Not her Juan and Johnny. Not her Juan and John.
You guys, my nose has been itching like all day.
Yeah, I think you have a pimple, babe.
No,
I meant moonshine.
Really
Fruity and good. That describes me too, Kim. Fruity and good.
I like literally anybody that's had Merlot knows it's a dry wine. It's especially if you're not a wine drinker, I know that he was not gonna like it, and that's exactly what happened. That
no alcohol. Nope. We don't drink. Teresa said no alcohol these days. We don't. I've been clean and sober. March will be 13 years. Well, right now we're in September. No, we're in October, November, December, January, February, March. 5 more months, and I will be clean and sober.
I'm not
13
gonna
years.
lie. Today, like I served a glass of Merlot, and I swiveled.
And you wanted to drink?
No, but I smelt it. I did smell it. But I know for me, like it would just take one drink and that would be it. So I get it. I understand and
Teresa.
I know my limits. Like I can't even have just like one sip, one drink. I know I'll go a complete opposite.
So I've been clean and sober 13 years in March. She's been clean and sober 15 years.
I remember that was like the whole big thing because when we were over there, they started drinking and we removed ourselves. You know, I don't.
And they made a big deal out of that.
Like, it was
just because you're alcoholic and a weed head, don't mean we're alcoholics and weed head.
It's funny. I heard the one person over there talk about I'm sober and I'm clean, but we could have drinks. Okay, well, your version of sober is obviously different than my version of sober. Because when you like actually become sober and you work a program and you understand,
good job, Crystal.
Sober is sober. You know, dipping and dapping, that ain't sober. That's, you know, you may be sober off one, but you're not sober. So, you know, I guess other people have different versions of what sober means to them. But to me, I have no drugs, no alcohol. You guys, I have ibuprofen. I take ibuprofen. I don't use pharmaceutical. I don't. This is like it sounds stupid, but
dipping and dapping.
I do have a pimple, but that's not where it's like bothering me. Flonase. The doctor just gave me Flonase. I won't take Flonase because the Flonase it gives me like a mental like flashback. Like
Willow said you should have licked the spoon.
Sudafed, I won't take Sudafed. If I even take one Sudafed, I will not sleep. I remember the last time I took Sudafed, it was when I lived here. I took one Sudafed.
Yes, right. Thank you.
And I was still awake when the trash man came out. I was in bed, but I was like, could not sleep. And I remember the trash man coming. So I won't even take Sudafed. We bought magnesium to try and like help He's taking blood pressure medicine, and his blood pressure is good now.
Mhm.
I really don't even want to try and take the blood pressure, any medication. But I got a headache back again yesterday. So today I did my hill 5 times, and then I'll do it
Yes, Mirandi.
again tomorrow. And then I will start watching what I eat as of tomorrow. But tonight I had chicken parmesan. And
Is
it
that
was
what
good.
you have right now?
Good.
Thank you, Teresa.
Yes, please tap that like button. I am 0 days sober on sugar. That's, I got, I have to do better
Look at all
with my
those
sugar.
hearts.
Thank you. When we were getting pulled over, they spammed our chat with like laughing emojis. And I was like, it's so funny. They're like laughing at like being proven wrong.
That's evil and wicked.
But they're laughing at being proven wrong? Is that
Mhm.
what you're laughing at? Because according to them, I'm running. According to
Hiding.
them, my husband, if he gets stopped, he's going to jail. According to them, everybody's looking for him. According to them, he's doing things he's not supposed to be doing. And so I've seen all these laughing emojis, and I'm like, are they laughing just
The
because
laugh was on them. And the laugh was on them.
Yes. Like,
Who got the last laugh, punk?
you're not going to mock our God. That's for sure. Like I said, when you have no malice in your heart and you don't do things like for the wrong reason, and you don't do things with, what do you call it, like strings attached, or maliciously, you shouldn't have to worry. You shouldn't have like a conscience that, you know okay, babe,
You got the point?
yes, that it's a people that operate sneaky, um, deceptively, lying. Those are the people that always got to try and remember what they said, or
If you
backtrack
just
on
tell
what
the
they
truth,
meant.
you don't have to remember what you
Exactly.
said.
Exactly.
When you just tell the truth, you do not have to remember, what did I say this time? That's why they're always caught in their lies. They're always caught in their lies because they get so drunk and so high on weed that, and God knows what, that they, every time they open their mouth, they're contradicting themselves and lying, because that's all they do. They lie, they lie, they lie, they lie.
But it just came to the point where, like, my safety, my daughter's safety,
No, what am I hiding? Right, Linda? What am I hiding?
a feather.
A feather? That's not a feather, you guys.
There's a feather.
That's
Again,
a feather.
I'm going to show the chat. That's a feather. So
This is a feather.
that's a feather.
That's a feather.
Maybe
This is not
that's
a
what they
feather.
meant.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe that's what they meant. Maybe you won't.
No.
He's so handsome, though.
Look, that's a star with the words LOCOS. What does that spell? Locos, crazies.
That's a feather.
And this is a feather. For here, let's teach you, because you might be a little slow. This is a feather. This is a feather. This is LOCOS. It says locos, locos, crazy.
So birds of a feather
Flock together. That's
So-
why everybody you see over there, they're liars. Everybody, they're liars. They're liars. And well, you're a liar, I'm a liar. You're a good liar, I'm a good liar. They complement each other. Liars complement each other.
It's the difference with our channel and that channel is that channel likes to sick their little moderators to do
How
shady
does that
stuff.
dummy think it's so easy
Their
to fool?
channel likes to send their moderators to go stalk people, to go harass people. To this channel doesn't. Our moderators, we have standards over here, and our chat, we have standards.
Take care, Willow. Oh, is Willow leaving? Willow, are you leaving? Good night, bro. If you're leaving, good night. I think Willow's leaving. Phone call. Good to see. Okay, got you. Okay, Willow. Thank you for stopping by, bro. Appreciate you. To me, sober is not drinking alcohol. Clean means no drugs. Amen. That's right. Clean and sober. Clean and sober means clean and sober.
No, guess
alcohol.
what? I'm
no.
gonna go ahead and pop some gummies. Okay. Well, if that's sober in your book, go ahead. Just because it's legal doesn't mean you're sober. you're using a substance. So you
To
may be
alter your
trading
mind.
one substance to another substance. So just keep it real. But if it fits your narrative that you're sober, then I guess
And
your
if you don't
version
like
is
what we're
sober.
saying, if the truth offends you, I don't know what you're doing on our channel, punk. What are you doing on our channel? Why are you watching? You hate us and just despise us so much, but you try to be like us. You hate us and despise us so much, but you try to be like us. Like, I don't understand. Like, if you hate us and despise us so much, what are you here? Why are you here watching us, stalker? Good night, Willow.
Listen to the words that we've started. Transparency, receipts. Just listen. With our terminology that we use,
They're using it.
and
Everything.
It's like so
Even
funny.
he just said something the other day that I say all the time, and he's starting to say it now.
But
you'll never see us do this.
No. What's next? Go ahead. Clock that T. Go ahead. Sell out. Sell out.
Yeah, I wish somebody would report him. They're saying that he went to go pick somebody up. Yeah, he's driving impaired, driving drunk, probably. I wish that somebody would report his ass.
But again,
Eric is not an addict. Rico is an addict and still drinks and smokes pot. Okay, Sandra, shut up, stupid. Get out of here. Bye, Sandra. You're an idiot just like he is. Somebody block her. Don't just block her comment. Block her.
Here's the thing with that. I don't watch him to know what he's doing. So I wouldn't be able to call and report anything. Like,
yeah, we don't.
God,
we don't
in my
him.
opinion, God is the one that's going to handle everything. I don't need to push my narrative for anything. God will handle things in his time. God will expose things in his time.
Time is on our side.
It may not be when we want it, but
she must be blind. Yes, exactly, Teresa. She's an idiot, just like him.
Being sober, I think, is probably different for everybody.
Hi.
Like, in my opinion,
while you're driving.
In my opinion,
punk.
You can't sit here and say you've been set free and you've been delivered and you found the word of God and you're not what you used to be. I think that's great.
Thank you, Mike LBC. Thank you, Ray.
I think that's great if you are not what you used to be and you've gotten better. Because I could say for me, for us, it was a transition. But I never faked the funk and pretended like I'm sober. I said I'm clean off meth. Said that. I'm clean off coke. But I'm still drinking, so I never could say I was sober.
So you're still drinking now?
No.
But that's what you said. I'm still drinking. But you better clarify that because you know who's watching.
That's what I was saying back then. I couldn't say I was sober.
Right, because you were still drinking.
Right. Or if, and I've never, honestly.
Yes, Lulu.
I never popped pain meds because I'm super allergic to pain medication, super allergic. I have a bad reaction to pretty much any narcotic prescription medicine. So I can't say, but just say if I got clean off everything else, but I was still popping pills, I could not say that I was sober because you're still using a substance. So I don't know.
That's why the Bible says to be sober-minded. Especially nowadays, because we're living in the last days, where we're living in
we're living in evil times.
We're living in evil times. So that's why the Bible calls us to be sober, and that's why we're so. Look what we're going through, you guys. Do you think if we were still drinking alcohol and doing drugs, dipping and dabbing, do you think we would be able to be so strong? The reason we're strong is because of Him, because of Yehoshua, Jesus. That's why we're able to do this. And we're not going crazy, and we're not acting stupid and acting crazy and adding out
because other people that he's tormented and harassed has been into mental hospitals. Yeah. I get it. I could see it. There just got to come to a point in time where enough is enough. But for us, we will take the proper precautions legally. Mm-hmm. I've never been a fan Cindy. Of repaying evil for evil. Never been a fan, never been that way. So I will just implement our judicial system and our police, department to continue to.
He's not going to break me down. he's messing with the Marine. Whether his little, God bless his little heart, he thinks that
The Army dropout?
the Army dropout, Marine dropout, that I didn't even make it a phase 2. He don't know what the hell he's talking about. And you know, I get into the Grand Canyon for free. I get into the national parks for free because I show him my ID. I show him my military.
Get into Knott's Berry Farm
No,
for free.
for-
That's with your DD 214. You have to be able to provide
Thank you. We love
not
hearts.
just proof of service,
Thank you,
but
Lisa. We love
proof
hearts.
of honorable.
He ain't gonna break this Marine down. Now, and I'm not just a Marine physically, but I'm a spiritual Marine and
Amen.
God's Marine. I'm a Marine for God, and he's not gonna break us down. He can try everything, which he has. He said the most vilest things about me, Kim, and Minnie. And don't let him lie to you. I never said nothing about me. Shut up, punk. Shut up, stupid. Yes, you have. You have said vile things about my daughter and me and my relationship with my daughter. And you're dumb and you're stupid and you're an idiot.
You're projecting hate.
Yes.
You're projecting violence. You know, and your little cult followers over there that like to harass people and stalk people and
I'm the
follow
wrong
people.
John. I'm the wrong John. I don't know what John did to you, but I'm the wrong John.
We will continue to report and document and just leave it in the court system. And that's all we could do. But we're not losing sleep over anything. I do have security in my front. I have security in my back. All my neighbors have security also. So
Yes, Ray.
I don't lose
Yes, he
sleep
has.
at night.
He's discussing what he said.
The only thing that upsets me is, you know,
I know he has, Lulu, but he wants to lie on that one of his last posts. Go look at his last post. He said that he hasn't said anything about Minnie
or his subscribers. Bullcrap.
Bullcrap.
All of you
BS.
you
You're a
over
liar.
there are not good people.
You're a liar.
Anybody to twist and manipulate things and you don't even
You're
know
a liar.
tells me those people's heart. Tells me those
And if
people's,
you're his follower and you're his subscriber and you listen to that vile wickedness that comes
And
out,
agree with it? And agree
spews
with
out
it?
of his mouth about my relationship with my daughter, you're evil and wicked too. You are. Yes, we are strong. Yes, we are strong. And he has said something to that effect even tonight. Yeah, I'm sure he has.
I'm sure every day he says something.
Yeah, Lulu. And you know, and we're blessed and we're fortunate that we have mods that clip for us and watch things for us and send us things. So when we have the receipts too, you know.
Like I said, when this whole court system's done, we will put receipts out for everything that we have. And I think
And we're gonna have a question and answer. QA. We'll have a QA.
I think it'll be very interesting. You know, people like to drop dirt on people, but when it's flipped, all of a sudden it's you know, we will bring facts. We will bring true facts with true receipts. Is not what we think or, you know,
What we heard.
because we're from Florida, right?
And Missouri. Florida, Missouri,
Isn't
East
that-
Coast. Oh,
isn't
he
that
dropped the
where we
East
met?
Coast.
No, that's where we met. That's
No,
that's-
he's not saying that anymore. So somebody must have corrected him.
Oh,
I hope Minnie has not heard that disgusting talk from him. Minnie has heard a lot of things, but we try to
we've kind of limited her on being able to get on and
Yeah.
read the chat anymore. Like these chats, she will not read. The only time that Minnie will be able to see the chats is if she's on a live. And if she's on the live, our moderators, they know anything that's inappropriate will be gone like instantly. So Minnie's not going to be able to go back and read any of the live, even just because there's a lot that we've talked about that Minnie doesn't need to know. Minnie doesn't need to know that I backed it up into a vacuum cleaner thinking I was dancing with somebody.
Yeah, he is vile.
These are things that, you know.
And his people that listen to him, they're vile and wicked too, because birds of a feather flock together. But now I've had my baseball hat off for at least 10, 15 minutes.
That's what I said. You
So
know, the whole
I'm not
thing
trying to
was
hide my eyes
that
or my tattoo.
all of them over there said, "Oh, he hides under his hat. He hides under the hat. He hides." Well, did you guys notice when we got pulled
I
over?
love baseball hats.
My
I didn't
husband
didn't
didn't-
have a hat on.
He had a hat,
But I
he
didn't
just
have it
didn't
on.
have it on. Did you see that? So
Look at the video, you guys. I didn't have my hat on. So the cop could have seen the feather. I mean the star.
So
And the cop was right in my face. He came to me.
if he was hiding so much under the hat, don't you think that would have been the first thing he would have
He
done?
would have
is
seen the
grab a hat?
feather.
Just so you know, we always have 2 hats in our car. My husband loves hats. So we did have a hat, but he
I
wasn't
didn't have it
wearing
on.
a hat
I wasn't
when he got
wearing
stopped.
it. Hi, Carolyn.
And hi, Carolyn. Just so you know, the police are able to pull up anybody's
Yes,
criminal
Teresa.
history, pictures, all those things show up.
Mike
so-
LBC said it's an invisible feather. Yeah, you got to put water on it, then it'll show up.
I could hear it now. It's probably not even a real tattoo. We probably paint it on you every day.
To do a live.
But
Like, if you guys just put everything together and you'll see how much of a liar he is.
what is
Yeah.
mind-boggling to me is that churches
Yes,
interact
Lulu.
with that type of behavior.
I know.
You know, that
Yes, Teresa. We did it with invisible ink.
all it takes is
Add water.
5 minutes to listen to anything out of his mouth, and you see the pure ugliness of his heart. I don't want to be connected with anything like
You guys,
that. I don't, or affiliated.
I
with
am the
anything like
father that I am to her because I'm the father that I needed. That's how I know that I'm a good father, because I'm the father that I needed and wanted. So I affirm her, I confirm her, and I hug her. What's vile about that? Psychologists and psychiatrists even say that it's important to confirm, affirm, and to hug and to love your children.
That's why I believe,
Why? How is that vile?
That's
How
why I
is that
believe
vile?
that I have the heart I have is because my mom isn't my mom so loving.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
My mom is probably got to be one of the most loving, endearing people. Like, I compare her to like a Mary Poppins. She's, no matter what. I'm 50 something years old and I could go lay in my mom's lap right now and she'll just rub my head and she still hugs me. She's just, I
Loving.
yes. And I believe 100%. We tell Minnie every day she's beautiful and she's smart. And
So let me guess. That's vile, right? Because I told my own daughter that she's beautiful and that she's smart and
Okay.
intelligent.
Close your eyes. No looking,
No,
baby.
but I don't want her.
Close your eyes.
He puts on. Yes, Lulu said he puts on a different face with the church lady. Yes, and I wish and hope and pray to God.
But that church lady is not stupid. That
Yeah.
church lady could go
She
just
has
listen
to
to
know.
any live feed for
She
5
has to
minutes
know.
and hear the
The
hatred,
vile.
the nastiness, the wickedness,
I hope the church lady finds out who he really is before it's too
I
late.
feel it doesn't matter. The whole thing is,
Oh man, the church lady isn't. She now the assistant director. Yeah.
well, that's
Church
fine.
lady
Let
told
them
him
do their
Christians
thing. I don't
don't
care.
sue. He just said
I
that.
don't know who she
He
is.
very
I don't
nice
care
or
who they
respectful,
are. I'm just saying.
He's not very nice or respectful to any of them. Yes, he's not. You're absolutely a good father. Don't let him get to you. That's exactly what. No, I know I'm a good father. I don't care what he says. Because you guys seen after he said that, I still did a daddy-daughter day. That day and the next day, we did a daughter-daddy day.
People don't dictate our life. I'll just tell you that we've never, ever, ever been. Okay, let's quiz my husband. He gives power to the weak and strength to the powerless. What book is that?
Okay, what is it again?
He gives power to the weak and strength to the powerless.
Oh, sounds like y'all are the family he never had. Yes, thank you, Lulu. Yes, thank you. I know that. Psalms.
No.
Okay. Wait. Isaiah.
Oh, we played Bible trivia all the time, and my husband smokes me. Isaiah 40:29.
That's the
This is
verse
how
about
we-
the eagles. That's
this
the
is
verse about the
How
eagles.
we fight our battles.
Yes, through
Okay,
prayer.
babe. God is our refuge and our strength and ever-present help in trouble.
That's the Psalms.
Good job, baby. He's 2 for 2. I don't know if I should give him that first one, though, because he didn't say Isaiah at first. I will not be shaken, for he is right beside me.
Psalms.
Good job. 3 for 3. Oh, they're going to shake it up. Better pray about this one. May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in him.
Okay, wait. Carolyn says, Kim and Juan, I praise the way you're raising your daughter. We have a lot of the same morals on how to raise your kids. Juan is the best dad and Kim is the best mom. Thank you,
And
Carolyn.
Carolyn spent time with us.
Yeah, she spent several days with us.
She's been in our
Yes.
home. We've been in her home.
Hazel says, hey, StuckInCali. Oh, we've been praying for you, Hazel.
Yes, Hazel. Hope
Hey,
you're
hey,
recovering.
StuckInCali fan friends. Just got off of work. So happy to see you guys live. Oh,
We've been praying
thank
for
you.
you.
We've been praying for you. If he gave it a chance, he probably could learn something from you. Yeah, but he's mad
He
because
knows everything. He knows everything.
Yeah,
There's no.
you can't teach him.
He knows everything. Everybody else is wrong, and he knows.
You can't teach a narcissist.
May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in him.
Well, babe.
May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in him.
Oh, that sounds like John. Revelations.
Ah.
What is it?
Okay, we'll come back.
No, just tell me.
Romans.
Oh, I should.
Okay, you better get this one. For God so loved the world.
John.
There you go.
3:16. Okay, but I don't want to do that right now. I'm reading.
The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run into Psalms. The righteous run to it and are safe.
Okay, read it again.
The name of the Lord is a strong tower, and the righteous run to it and are safe.
John.
No, baby. Proverbs.
Oh,
man.
Hi, Linda.
Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and he will establish your plans.
Proverbs.
Yes, good job.
Hi, Linda.
Oh, this is going to be a hard one.
She was supposed to get her stitches out today. Hazel.
We've been praying, Hazel. You are altogether beautiful, my darling. There is no flaw in you.
Oh, my God. He's so stupid.
Who cares? Who cares?
He just said that he lied about the tattoo being a favor. It was a part of a plan. So stupid.
You were altogether beautiful, my darling. There is no flaw
Psalms
in you.
of Solomon.
Oh, good job. I thought you were going to have that. I am with you always.
Yeah, damage control.
I am with you always.
John.
No.
I am with you always. Psalms.
No. Bam, Matthew.
Oh.
Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest.
Romans.
No.
Oh, John.
No.
Oh, Revelation.
No.
Oh, I don't know, baby.
Matthew.
Oh.
So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God.
I don't know.
You know this verse, baby. So you're so sidetracked with all that. Who cares? I don't care. Be joyful and hope.
He's lying to lie. So he just told a lie to
cover another lie.
Yeah, to cover another lie. Code blue. He lied to cover another lie.
Be joyful in hope, patient affliction, faithful in prayer.
And what did he do? He's lying to the cops. You guys.
Never will
he's gonna lie
you.
to. I don't want to do no more.
Okay, one more. Never will I leave you. Never will I forsake you.
Romans. John.
My husband's mind is not right where it needs to be. He knows scripture like the back of his hand.
I'm telling you guys, he lied to cover up another lie. Like my wife said perfectly. He lied to cover another lie. He was so adamant that it was a feather. And now that I proved that it's not a feather, because I keep proving his lies, that I keep proving that he's a liar.
Here tomorrow, it's a iron-on. We iron.
No, tomorrow when we go talk to who we need to talk to and do what we need to do, and I come back, he's gonna say, "Oh, it was all a plot. It was." Shut up, punk! You're a stupid liar.
Tattoo. But just so y'all know, that's a feather. That is a feather.
Water the
right
feather.
there.
Yeah, water
That's
the
a
feather.
feather.
Yes, Hazel. His mouth is moving. He's lying. Yeah, that's right.
Or
100%.
drinking.
Or drinking, or smoking, or God knows what he smokes. But
All right. Well,
Lisa,
I
this
think
for
that's
you.
it for
Lisa,
us.
Mike. Yep. Well, that's it for us, you guys. We had
Yeah.
a good chat. It was positive. We had.
116 watching, 70, 118, 79.
Can we get a couple more likes, please? 80. It'll be half, or it'll be more than half. Perry Ochoa, what's
Are
up,
you
bro?
home, Perry?
Are you home? Did you make it to the casa? I hope you had a good time, bro.
Water the feather.
Water the feather.
Perry, are you guys home? Can remember the night you guys were driving and Minnie said something about getting the goods. Minnie, you guys have no clue. My daughter is funny. She's like him.
Perry, everybody's saying Perry. Perry in la casa.
They be making up their own little.
Oh, I know he's mad. Hotel just left the wedding.
A little snackalacka.
Hotel just left the wedding reception.
Oh, send us some pictures, Perry. I text you. See, I called you today. My husband's like, call him. I was like, they have the wedding. He's like, they're home already. I didn't think you were home. Send us some pictures. I would love to see you and Myra dressed out.
Good night, Perry.
I bet it was beautiful.
We'll try
Sweet
and make the start. But
everyone.
you're good,
Love
Chaz.
you. Sleep well.
Can I get it one more like to make it an even 80? The wedding was
Yay,
tonight. Oh,
how
nice!
exciting.
Congratulations,
How long
Perry.
do you get to stay in Colorado, Perry?
Good night, everyone. Good night, Angie Arnold. Was it snowing? Was it snowing up there yet? Because it usually snows around Halloween. And Perry, I'm gonna have a good interview with one of my friends. He did 26.
He's over in Colorado right now.
I'm gonna send one to one. Okay, bro. Perry, since you're in Colorado right now, I'm gonna do an interview this week with one of my friends who did 26 years straight for attempted murder. So I'm gonna have him on this week, bro. I met him when he was 18. I was like 30.
Can I tell you guys something? It's serious. It's serious because people could be seriously hurt. One time, there was a man that was wanted for attempted murder, same name as my husband. When they ran him, they stopped him because they thought
guns drawn.
Yes, they thought, and they ran his name. And you know what saved my husband? Mainly was the tattoos. So they said, we're sorry, we're looking for somebody for attempted murder, and you kind of kind of fit the fit. But
I've learned through time, you guys, I know, and because we have family members, I have 2 brother-in-laws and I have some cousins. I'm not gonna say where, because we got a stalker that likes to email and call cops. But we have 2 brother-in-laws and cousins in Texas, that's all I'm gonna say, is that are police officers. So I have respect for them, even though I've done time in prison, and my last charge was,
we're not.
So I have respect for police officers. So,
but for
if you guys seen on the live, Rico was getting upset. You don't have to listen to the words. Just watch Rico's face. Yes, he was mad. He was upset
because it was true. The cop was in an unmarked car, so we didn't know who he was. We legitimately thought they were stalking us. And like after we talked about it, it all made sense. But Rico's like that don't make sense. Like, bro, we don't know who you are. You're the one that came back around. Like, what do you? I'm sitting in front of my house. But anyway,
Rico wanted me to turn away from the cop. But me being been there, done that.
We're not on the run. We're not
running.
wanted.
I'm not hiding. I turned towards the cop. Now, if I would have turned away from the cop, then it would have looked like we were guilty or we were running or hiding from somebody. You guys, I'm telling you the truth. I'm not hiding. I'm not running. I haven't broken any laws, any rules, nothing. I went towards the cop.
I just think it's funny that like the detectives and like the police enforcement are going to give a nonprofit. They're going to give him a call. For one,
yes,
they're going to give him a call and speak personal matters to somebody they don't even know. Like, I just didn't know you were like that connected. Help me understand that. Help me understand. Because I can't call local law enforcement and get information on Joe Blow, and then the local
Because he's
law
lying. Because
enforcement
he's lying.
call me back and say, "Oh, well, is this what's happening? And is this what they're doing? And what?"
Oh, you're
like,
doing a good job. How do you know all this?
Boy, I'm just you are like one
Connected.
superhero,
Well, yeah,
aren't you? Like you are just man. You know, you must juggle a lot of traits, to have that type of pull that you could just call and get any personal information, and not only get their information, but they're going to give you a call back on your
Hi,
personal
Japanese
number.
ninja.
Yeah, okay. Special.
Japanese ninjas on. Hi, Japanese ninja.
We just 116 of us in this chat just can't be that special. I know that the police
Hey,
would
he's
not
lying.
give us any
It's all
information.
lies. I
but
know the cops are real.
You must have really good pull to be able to, pull the strings that you're able to pull. Let me tell you.
Man, they tell you so much
I'm
information.
pretty sure there's like some sort of a law somewhere that there's a confidentiality that it doesn't matter. You just can't be stating certain things to undisclose things to just anybody's. But we learn every day when it comes
but
time
Rico,
to you.
but
You've
Rico,
got so much pull, and you've got so much just like some great
Thank you,
superpowers.
but Rico was receptive
Yeah.
because he was like, go this way, go there. He wanted me to like go away from the cops, but me thinking and being there and having law enforcement family members and listening and hearing their
thinking
stories.
if we really are going to get like jammed up,
I want
the police right there.
Yeah.
They're going to try and come at us and hurt us. I want to be by the police.
The
police are
HD
our
writer,
friend.
HD writers on.
The police are our friends.
Yes.
So you guys, whoever's listening to that over there, please understand. We support our police. We back our police. We 100%. We pray for our police. Minnie has prayed for the police since she's been little.
And I know that I made the right decision by going towards the police and not away from the police. And I think that's why they were cool with us, because the cops are not stupid. You guys, he's stupid and he thinks the cops are stupid, but they're not. So by me turning left towards the cops, I think they seen like, well, he's not running. He's not trying to hide. He's not running away from us. I turned towards the cop.
My husband even said, I pulled in this way. I didn't know
I told
you
the
were
cop.
You were an unmarked car. We didn't know. So we came towards the police.
I came towards the cop just in case you were not a cop. And he thought about it. He looked at me. He knew. Right when I told him that, he knew like we were not up to no good. That we
you
were.
Guys, he was a K9. If he wanted, he could have pulled us out. He could have searched us.
Mm-hmm.
It was like legitimately, like literally, like it was within 10 minutes probably.
But I'm hiding.
He ran
from the
all
cops.
3 of our names. Yeah. He took all 3 of our IDs. Our stories lined up, everything. And then when I told him the things we've been going through,
he said,
I'm sorry you guys are going through that. I said, officer, I can't make
this
probably
up. Was like, he probably got the phone call because he has cops numbers. He probably got the phone call and was like, man.
I told him, this is my channel. Go said, look. You could see everything we were doing. Everything was on a live. Like we even said, you could see Rico.
Sharon. You're right, Sharon.
Rico goes, I seen Rico and I seen my husband. And my husband goes, do you know who that truck is? And Rico said no. And then they put their brake light on and then they flipped it. That's when
I started putting my brake light on to let him know that I see you. Because we were in park. So when I seen him flip it, well, I asked Rico, do you know who that truck is? And he said no. So the truck, the K9 flipped it, but you couldn't even tell it was a cop car.
It was like
undercover.
Toyota Tacoma.
It was an undercover. So when he flipped it and he just sat there, I pumped my brake lights, so that way he would see that I was letting him know, like, okay, I know you're behind us. I see you. So then when he started to approach us real slow, I took off.
We thought it was a stalker.
And you know what? He lied. The cop lied.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. He said, you didn't even use your brake.
And I told you, babe, because
I did use it.
No. When you pulled out on the oncoming traffic.
I'm talking about when I left. When I left, I did use the blinker.
Listen.
Oh my God.
It's against.
Just stop.
Babe, it's a law. because I got in trouble for it when I took my driving test.
Babe,
When you're coming on the
be
incoming
quiet. Let me
traffic-
just show you. I'm gonna show you. I used my blinker. He said that I didn't use my
When you
blinker.
pulled out of the curb?
When I pulled out from Rico's house,
Yeah.
I used my blinker.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I did.
Let me see. I
Man.
seen you said you did it at the second stop.
I did do it on the second one. He lied, but I think he switched up the story because he switched up his story when you said I'm on a live right now, and that's when because we got it on live. Because didn't you tell him I'm on live right now? Okay, that's when babe, the cops are not stupid. He makes cops out to be stupid, and they're not. They ran my driver license. It doesn't matter if it was Johnny, Juan, John. It doesn't matter. My driver license has everything. So he's trying to tell you guys that the cops are stupid. No, they're not.
But the police run our name, the license plate. It was a rental car. So here's the deal. With the rental car, no matter what, it's going back to whatever our credit card is, whatever our driver's license is. The rental company has it. Mm-hmm. So that's why, it was so on the up and up. He didn't ask for our registration. He didn't ask for our insurance. Any other time, they do ask for the, what do you call it?
They ask for everything.
The rental agreement,
mm-hmm.
because they know it's a rental car, but then they usually want to see the rental agreement to make sure the rental agreement matches up with what they had when they ran it. He didn't even ask for the rental agreement, you guys. It was legitimately
I want to show my wife on a live.
Wait, turn it down, babe.
Why?
Okay, I got it. I'll watch.
Babe, you have to do it this way, babe. See, you just made it small again. I want you to see the whole picture because I don't want there to be. I know what I did and I know what I saw. But I think when you told him that we were on a live, he checked himself.
How many turns did you make that night?
I let 1, 2, 3.
Right, you came out into traffic.
1, 2, 3.
Right. Well, 4, technically.
Oh my God. No, I did not.
We're on the
babe.
curb right here, and there was a stop sign, a street right here. Houses and houses. We're here.
We're here.
You pulled onto traffic.
There's one.
Here's one turn here. You're coming out. There's another
2.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, but that doesn't count. That don't count.
Oh, it don't.
No, that's the curve.
See, guys, we go back and forth too. How many times?
I'm telling you that when you told him that we were on a live, he checked himself. He did. I noticed that he checked himself.
There was nothing to check. He was
just because he said you did not use your turn signal. What did he tell me? You didn't use your turn signal.
Yeah, because my husband asked, "What are you pulling me over?"
I asked him, "What are you pulling me over for?" He said, "Because you didn't use your turn signal." And they didn't
have their seatbelts on. And
I had my seatbelt on.
Minnie chirped in. She's not paying attention to nothing. But Minnie goes, because we literally just were like, what did she say? Because we literally just stopped. She said he had it on because we make sure everybody wears a seatbelt in the car.
Even Angela, when she used to be in the car, we told her, you have to put your seatbelt on. Mary, you need to put your seatbelt on. Anyone in our car needs to put, okay, it's going to come out right now, babe. It's going to come out right now. Let's get some likes up. Yes, please, can we get some likes up? So we're not arguing. She's not going to beat me up. I'm not going to beat her up. That's husband and wife. That's how.
Again, I'm going to prove my point. We're both very passionate
She thinks
people.
that I didn't use my, I'm going to show her. Just look on this side of the corner.
And I'll admit, if I'm wrong, okay, I'll admit it.
Yeah,
but I'm
will.
not going to sit here and say,
I'm going to sit down and I'm going to tell you, bow down. But that's how we talk. That's how we get along, you guys. But people accuse us of being, okay. All I know is that hoodie looks good on Rico.
With those white shoes.
It's going to come up. I remember. I watched this video like 30, 50 times already. Hold on. See? That's when I gave him the phone because I'm going to take off. Now look. Listen for the blinker. I want to see who this is, babe.
That's crazy, bro.
Did you hear it?
Yeah, I heard it.
The blinker?
Yes.
Will you mute it?
Okay.
I see it here. I know you made it there.
So he lied. I did. I used it both times.
Mute the chat.
Look.
Oh, here. Bro, that's
I knew you used
See?
it there.
Bam. Okay, the first one too, babe. I did it.
Why
He
did you say
lied.
the first time?
He lied. He said you didn't use your blinker. Because I asked him, why are you pulling me over? He said, because you didn't use your blinker.
And then he goes, and you don't have your seatbelt on. And just so you know, in Arizona, well, it used to not be. I don't know if it still is, but that's not. It's not an offense where you could pull somebody over. It used to not be. It could have changed, but
Prescott. It happened in Prescott. Go watch it, Perry. It's a 3-minute video.
it wasn't. It used to be not an enforceable traffic stop. It may have changed, but back 10 years ago, you could not pull somebody over. California, yes. Arizona, it used to be no, but it may have changed.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I used it both times.
Okay, it sounded like I heard it. My
Yeah,
bad.
you can hear
I
it.
didn't see it, but it did sound like it went click, click, click.
Baby, it
click.
was. I used it both times. That's why I was like, is it still available? Yes, it's still up. Perry wants to know. Can you send it to him, babe? He's trying to look for it.
So I don't know. I'll have to look into it. But regardless, it doesn't matter. I get the police. I got where he was coming from. He got where we were coming from, because that's why Rico was upset. He was like, because my husband said, what did you pull me over for? You guys, the cop, he was a canine officer. He obviously has like a live cam. So everything's like recorded. And my husband said, what did you pull me over for? He said, well, you didn't, for one, because you didn't use your blinkers when you pulled out 2 times.
Which is a lie.
Which I thought when he pulled out into the traffic, he probably didn't. I knew he did at the third one. Like when we got to that T where the police was here, or he could have went that way. I know he used it there, but he just put me wrong. I could hear it going tink, 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 tink. Okay, babe. But then he said, and he doesn't have a seatbelt on. And then he was like, because he just took it off.
No. Rico had just took his off.
Yeah.
I had mine's on, but when I
can I see the phone?
When I made my last turn into that place, I took mine's off, and I told him, I said, we just took it off. Why do people support us? Because I know you're watching, liar. Why do people support us? Is because they can see our character. For 1 whole year, they can see our character. We're upfront, we're open, honest, and transparent. The word that you still and you like to use from us. We're transparent. Maybe you should try it. And people, maybe, I don't know, because you destroyed yourself, you destroyed your channel. People know that you're a liar. But the reason people support us is because we've taken 20 people off the street.
We love the people.
We love them. We don't call them names. We don't call them idiots and stupid. We might call you an idiot and stupid, but we don't call the homeless people that are hurt and on the street.
So I just Googled it because I don't want to speak out of context. And no, I Googled, in Arizona, is it legal to pull somebody over? California, yes, but I didn't think Arizona was. I Googled, in Arizona, is it legal to pull someone over without wearing a seatbelt? No. In Arizona, police cannot pull a driver over for a seatbelt violation alone, because Arizona has secondary enforcement adults. An officer can only issue a seatbelt citation if the driver is also stopped for another primary offense, such as speeding or running a stop sign.
Yes, Hazel, somebody called the cops on us, and you already know who it was. And he knows who it was.
But still, the whole thing, the police are just doing their job. Where what Rico argued was, we were doing nothing wrong. We really were doing nothing wrong. And the officer was like, the officer's like, I get that, but you guys are in the dark in front of somebody's house. He's like, my house. He goes, right, but there's other people's houses there. And I know for me, if somebody was in front of my house and I wasn't familiar with the vehicle, it was a California out-of-state plate. I know if somebody pulled up in front of my neighbor's house that I've never seen before with, say, Wyoming plates, I would be suspicious also. And nobody's getting out of the car and their lights are off and it's raining and it's dark. So he said, it just didn't look, and Rico goes, right, but I live there. He goes, right, but then like you guys took off.
Okay, but Rico was being argumentative, you guys. And
But not disrespectful.
No, he wasn't being disrespectful. No. Rico was not disrespectful. He was just being argumentative.
Standing his ground.
Yeah, he was standing for what he thought.
The truth.
Yes. I'm trying to get the paperwork tomorrow. I'm gonna call, and then next time we're in Prescott, I'm gonna go to the police station and I'll get the paperwork, or I'm gonna see if they can send it to me and we'll just pay for whatever. Can he get charged for that? Yeah, surely that costs money. Yes. I'm working on that.
The whole thing is, I'm not trying to charge anybody. I'm just going to submit it to the right authorities, to the right people. I'm not doing anything. I will just get any information I can, and then I will send it to the right people that it need to go to. Let me state that again. We are not doing anything. We're just going to get all of our documents and submit it to the proper people. We're not doing anything about it, just handling it legally. And
we were at the Phoenix police station for a reason, not just to take pictures, stupid.
And the sheriffs.
And the sheriffs. And not just to take pictures. Once again, stupid.
So
we were there for a reason.
Again.
Just because you can't find it, I thought you were good. You could find everything.
Your friends must have been on a coffee break or something. I don't know when we were there.
Next time, call them.
We don't just go stand in front of a police station just to take a picture. So you could pull cameras if you have that good of contacts and friends. They could see us. So when we were speaking to the deputy, actually, I had Minnie go sit around the corner because she does not need to understand the extent of what's going on. This is what I was thankful for. It could have went a whole lot worse. They could have drew guns on us. That would have been traumatizing for my daughter. Traumatizing. This is why going forward, we are not going to disclose where we're at, what we're doing.
When we do a live, we'll do it once we're gone. So that way, if you're really that desperate, you guys could just chase us.
And I'm going to ask any of the subscribers, because I didn't, but somebody did send me something saying that a certain somebody admitted that they called the Bahia, where we just came back from vacation, and knew about the price, how much we paid, how much the rooms go for. If somebody has that, could you please just clip that? Because I'm going to submit that as well. Because to me, it's just a little strange. I could care less what he's doing or what he's spending his money on. But when I have the cops, unmarked cops, pull us over, stop us, not just one, but three, if we were really doing something wrong, we would have ran the opposite direction. We ran to the cops because this was an unmarked car. Again, I take our safety first and foremost. They didn't even
check us. They didn't even check our car. So we were so dangerous. So your little lies didn't work like you thought they were going to. And they weren't even focused on me. Right, babe? They were focused on Rico.
I was shocked.
They walked up to the car.
My ID. I was like, what do I got to do with any of
They walked up to the car and they asked. I thought they were talking to me, but they were talking to Rico.
Yeah, Rico confirmed everything. I live here. That's my house. You could go in the house. You could see my things are in there. We proved everything. And at the end, the officer
but he wasn't even focused on me. So for him to be saying that I'm such a bad guy and I'm doing all these horrible things, or I've done all these horrible things,
and I'm on the run,
and I'm on the run, and I'm hiding.
The second we step into Arizona,
they're gonna get arrested. I went to the police station and we talked to the police officers. We went to the sheriff's station, talked to a deputy. We got pulled over because you're stupid ass by the undercover cops. Three cops.
Didn't you guys see us in Bullhead when I got the donation from the clothes? We were right across the street from the police. Two police officers drove right past us. But what's being put on that other channel is that once the police see us, he's going to jail. We're in trouble. We're on the run. We're wanted. Like it's a bunch of nonsense, and it just.
And
has
my friend, my wife, I do too, but they're mostly my wife's friends. She has 2 cop friends in Bullhead. So you're such an idiot. You're like stupid. Like you don't know what the hell you're talking about. All you do is lie. Damage control for a damage.
I believe when
Emotional
you
damage.
mix drugs and alcohol, you create your
sloppy.
own. You create
you're
your
sloppy.
own narrative.
You're
what
so
you
sloppy.
you're projecting whatever you've got going on onto others. And I'm just gonna say now, I don't feel safe anymore after this last. It's no coincidence. One of his moderators, that was also coincidentally there when Rico was arrested, popped onto my chat that night. That's how we felt something was going to happen.
Mhm.
That's
I knew
why
something was going to happen.
That's
why
why
I didn't want to do a
purposely-
live.
That's why we purposely didn't do a live at the restaurant, because could you imagine being in a restaurant and like how embarrassing that would be for many. We're not doing anything. We know we're not doing anything. We
That's
know
why I
we're
say
not
jealousy is a hell of a drug.
but it doesn't take back the fact of like that would just for my daughter, that would just be so,
So for your information, I know how to deal with the cops. I know how to deal with police officers. I'm respectful. I don't get. Do I do?
No, and it's funny because I know a certain person only puts out certain things. But there was another run-in with the police department that I really know what happened and how that person muted the conversation and didn't say what was really said and what was really discussed.
And the
but I
cops
do.
checked him. Yeah,
I do,
we know.
because the police came back and told me exactly what was said, word for word. And guess what? I said we could submit that. I would love to submit that.
He
as
told him,
evidence.
"You're crossing the line." He told him, and if you guys,
I
that
would
channel's
love to-
gone. We can't.
Okay,
That channel's gone.
I would love to submit that video
Yeah.
though. Not the video, but I would love to submit the officer's
Yeah.
camera
He
as
told him.
part of evidence into the
Yep.
courtroom.
It was so funny. He checked him.
Because-
He told him, "You're crossing the line."
But that's not what was funny. I could
To
care
me, that
less
was
about
funny. That was funny
What
to
I
me
care
because he
about-
told him, "You're crossing the line."
What I care about is what was muted.
What was muted?
I'm not going to say it, but what was said being muted is I could debunk his lie right there. So I've asked, could we submit that into the court, please? Because he's saying this, but I know damn well what was said. Because the cop came back and told me exactly what was said.
And the cops caught him in line. He said that he had a restraining order on us. The cop looked it up
The less we say,
and said, "No,
the,
he doesn't."
like, see,
Does he have a restraining order on us?
No,
he
but
doesn't.
I'm not going into detail with any of that. So that's not even what I'm talking about.
I'm just proving another lie. That's all.
I'm not proving it. The police have it. The cops have it. And so I'm just asking. I'd like
So
that submitted
to answer your question, idiot, stupid idiot, because I know you're watching. The reason is people like us is because they see our character. That's what they're saying. Look, read the comments.
Okay.
Authentic character. I'm not talking to you. Authentic character. You were talking about it right now, babe. Authentic character. That's the reason that they like us. So get it in your thick skull. But you might be too high and too drunk to understand. That's the reason they like us, because they see our true character and they see your false, fake, lying-ass character. They see your character, that you're such a liar. That's why they don't like you. That's why people can't stand you. And I'm sorry, whatever John did to you, go after John. Why are you coming? I'm the wrong John. I'm the wrong Johnny. I'm the wrong Juan. Go after the other John. Whatever he did to you. Sorry, but I'm the wrong John. Or Juan. Or Johnny. Yeah, I bet it's funny. So funny, you're traumatized about it. Praying for your safety. Yes, God is good to us and he will take care of us. Mirandi. Jealousy is bad. That's what I'm telling you. Jealousy is a hell of a drug.
Can I have my phone? Okay. He's gotten enough of your
Rant. Enough of my rant, babe.
I don't.
Chad said, I thought it was all over. He's really desperate. Yeah, he is desperate. And jealousy's a hell of a drug. Thank you guys for all the hearts. And I know he's sending laughs. I know that the idiot's sending laugh, but he's really hurt. Emotional damage. Okay.
Oh, baby. At the end of the day, like, we could live with who we are.
Yep.
At the end of the day, we could look in the mirror and have
Yep.
peace within ourselves of who we are,
Mm-hmm.
what we're about. Have we had a past? Absolutely. We've never
never claimed
tried
to be,
say
no.
that we haven't. But the people we are today, we're at peace with who we are. You know, we've already battled,
Our addictions.
you know, when I say I'm so thankful for where we are today, we're like literally, I am at the happiest place I've ever been in my life. For one, I have my salvation. For two, I have my sobriety. For three, I have my health. And then, you know,
And you got me.
just the blessings, you know, my husband, my daughter, we have a home, we have our cars, we, you know, we could travel. Those are just like additional like things. But my main things, like I could go to sleep and be at peace, honestly.
A pure conscience.
Yes, at the end of the night, I
Willow
could
is
go to
back.
sleep.
Willow is back. Hi, Willow.
My husband needs to take it down like 20 notches. He just
What are you talking about? Well, I get upset too, babe. I'm human.
we are human. We are human.
And I do get excited, especially when it comes to my family. That's right. We don't believe in karma. We believe in you sow what you reap. And you're going to sow what you reap. Yes.
That's biblical. That's not a threat.
That's not a
It's
threat.
not a threat. That's biblical. We stand on God's word, God's foundation.
You're going to sow what you reap.
That's what God says. So that's not a threat. So you need to stop with that. You need to.
What? Stop with what?
This is what Scripture says.
You're going to sow what you reap.
Yes.
That's biblical.
Yes.
So what do you mean? I got to stop with.
You got to emphasize that's the Bible.
Yeah, you're going to sow what you reap. That's biblical.
Everybody takes things out of context, and
I ain't making no threats. I'm saying the Bible. Whatever you sow, that's what you're going to reap. That's biblical.
Repay evil for evil.
No,
That's
I
why
don't have to. God says, "Vengeance is mine; I will repay." And I know that you used that before, so
to try and mock us.
Yeah,
but
so redo it. Redo that one. You're going to sow what you reap. And I'm telling you right now, punk, because I know you're listening. Use anything of my videos, our videos, my wife's videos, my wife's channel, and I will copyright strike or privacy complaint.
And again, let me just clarify that we have spoken to attorneys and the sheriffs, and
they said go for it.
As long as it is violating a YouTube policy, we are fine. So, you know,
your mom.
I could just.
What about the kid? I don't understand that. What about that kid? Who is that?
What about what kid?
What are you talking about? Your mom? Who's that? Your mom? Does anybody? I've never seen your mom. What about that kid?
Probably a troll.
What are you talking about? Your mom?
That's usually a troll. Just think about how it sounds.
Your mom.
What are you talking about? Your mom?
Where? Hi, Italian girl.
That's what I thought, Carolyn. It's troll. You could usually just tell just by their names. But that's another thing. I'm tired of my daughter being put in through this sick, twisted little thing.
What about that kid? Well, according to you, there's multiple victims. So you're get out of here, idiot. Hi, you. Thank you, Carolyn Gatto.
So, like I said, going forward with Minnie, our safety number one will come top priority.
Yeah. So we're not going to be doing any more lives. I hated that she was
at least
car.
Announcing where we're at.
Real red and blue.
You know, it's funny because somebody else They make it's no secret. The moderators make fake accounts, burner accounts, and they use that to harass and stalk people, follow people, and it's been proven. Some of the old moderators even came forward and admitted it. It's the way I see it. You're only as good as your leader. So for this channel, if we produce trash, that's what our channel is going to be, is trash. I like to say, we are not even in the same category. I don't want anybody, like I've said this and I've emailed people, please don't take things upon your own. It's just not worth it. This is serious stuff. It's scary stuff. It's stuff that I've never encountered ever, and I'm 50 years old. Never encountered these things that are happening. My phone's been spoofed. My account's been hacked. I've just people following me to work. The police pulling me over out of nowhere. Just, there's just too much weird things. And then I do have the evidence. I do have the evidence in the screenshots where they go over there and openly admit, ha ha ha, I just removed all their moderators. Another person, I followed them to this place. And, they openly admit what they're doing. And to me, if that channel owner is okay with that, that just says,
of course, he encourages it.
They're all in it together. They're a different type of breed, and I want nothing to do with it.
He encourages that behavior.
I want nothing to do with it. So,
and that's not defamation. That's truth.
But my head's starting to hurt. I have school in the morning.
Is Minnie in bed?
Huh?
Minnie's in bed.
So we will keep you guys updated. Ashley's supposed to go see the recruiter tomorrow, so please keep her in prayer that she's able to do that. She did get her ID. Did I tell you? Mm-hmm. She did get her ID, so she's doing what she needs to be doing.
Yes, Willow. Minnie has school. She goes to school.
I'm not talking about anything about my daughter. I'm not. I'm done.
She does both.
I'm done because I don't feel safe anymore. I don't feel safe.
She's scared. I don't get scared.
It's not scared.
Okay,
we had 3 freaking cops roll up on us for doing absolutely nothing with my 12-year-old in the car. Well, not scared.
Well, that's why you act smart. That's why you have to move
I'm not saying what my daughter does.
Well, even the cops come. Okay, I'm not talking about that. You just move correctly, respectfully.
Meaning I'm not going to disclose what my daughter does. Goes to school, doesn't go to school, goes on vacation, doesn't go on vacation. I'm done telling. They're able to pull where we stayed.
Because we showed them. We were at the Bahia.
But then do they need to take it a step further to call to see how much prices are?
Yeah, because what do you think? He's a freaking stalker.
That's my point exactly. That's why I'm not discussing anything.
I wish he would. I wish you would, punk. My wife is scared, or she might be scared, or she might be. Scared. She's not scared, but she's just being aware.
Yeah.
But I wish you would, punk. I wish you would. I agree with Kim. YouTube can kids are.
Yeah, my husband just wants to keep running his freaking mouth and.
How am I running my mouth?
I wish you would.
Yeah, I wish you would. I wish you would.
I wish it would just all go away. That's what I wish.
Yeah, that would be nice too.
I wish it'd just be done with.
That would be nice too.
So
okay, calm down. You're. He's probably laughing at you like, oh, she's all mad. She's all scared. She's all mad.
I'm not scared.
He's probably laughing at you right now.
I'm
like that, and you're giving him that. Like
I'm not scared.
But look. That's why he's laughing at your ass.
I'll continue to keep doing what I need to be doing and reporting it to authorities and document everything. I'm just going to be using wisdom on how I run this channel from here on out. So Willow, you have our number. If you want to know, I'm more than happy to tell you in a text person. Message. Yeah.
I see where she's coming from. I understand. She's a woman. She's a mom. So I understand, and I get it. Me, you guys have to understand. I'm from the streets. I was a Marine. I was homeless. I was cut from the rough edges. So,
oh please,
Oh, please, what?
When I'm at school, you're talking about lock the gate.
At school, yes.
We have a gate.
Yes, lock the gate.
Nobody could get in.
What's wrong with that? Yes, that's being smart. Lock the gate.
Which he's always said that. Even
I've always said that, even before this.
Yeah.
It's you and Minnie, my wife and my daughter. So you're damn right I'm going to be lock the gate.
We have a clicker to get in and out, so nobody from the
streets or
the
anybody
streets could walk onto the campus, which is makes me feel better. But after what happened this weekend, it's just a little.
You guys, I think
too many coincidences.
I think that let's calm down. This is what he wanted. Yeah, that's what I try to tell her. No, he's never gonna split us up.
Never.
We're never, ever. I promise you that.
This is my like my literally like legitimately like.
Yes, Terry. Lock them. No more locked doors. But I say more locked doors.
He's like, my husband completes me. I mean, we could flip each other crap all day long. Sometimes you guys heard it tonight. We just disagreed about the whole blinker thing. Again,
but I was right.
Yes, and I said you were right. Didn't I say you're right?
But my point was that he lied. Okay, look, you guys. Okay, even though he lied, okay, wait, babe. You make your points. Let me make my points. Even though he lied, and I knew mentally, I knew he lied because it's a habit. And why is it a habit? Because of her. When I met her, I never used my blinkers, right? Or seatbelt, ever. Because of her, I use my blinkers all the time. 99% of the time, I use my blinkers, unless I'm trying to piss you off and I cut in front of you.
And then he still hears it.
And then, I still hear it. But because of her, I 99% I use my blinker, and I'm real big on seatbelts now. So when he said that you didn't use your blinker, right, when you took off and you didn't use your blinker on the other one, I knew he was lying.
Okay, but in like.
Okay, babe, can I finish? So I knew he was lying. I could have got pissed off. I could have said, you know what, punk? You're lying. You're effing lying. I know. But I didn't. Why? Because I've messed with cops enough to know, be respectful. No matter what, just be respectful. So I was respectful. And I said, well, I thought I did. He said, no, you didn't. I said, well, I thought I did. I didn't argue with him. I just said, well, I was pretty sure I thought I did. He said, no, you didn't. I said, okay. So then Rico started getting upset. And I told Rico, calm down. Just be cool, bro. Calm down. So my point is, I learned how to deal with cops by just being respectful.
I'm waiting for Sam.
For who, babe?
For Sam.
Who's that?
Yeah.
Oh. So I knew to calm down, you guys, to be calm and just be respectful. So that's what I'm talking about. And I'm not talking about you got to kiss his ass or you got to kiss his boots or you got just be respectful. They're human too. Why did he lie? I don't know. I don't know why he lied. Maybe. But I showed my wife and I showed you guys. I used my blinker both times, but he said that I didn't. And I could have got mad, but I didn't get mad because once again, I repeat myself. Yes, that's good, Japanese ninja. Yes, I know. So I think that the best thing to do when dealing with the cops is just be respectful because they're human too, man. And they have emotions and they have to make split decisions and they have to. I don't know why he lied, but I know he lied and I can prove he lied. But like I said, I'm behind. Juan is way behind in the chat. Sorry, but it happens. What?
Did you hear the door?
No, why?
Sam was supposed to come by.
No, we would have heard it. Our
Yeah, I'm looking on the camera.
it would have went off. It would have went off, babe. So my big thing is just to be respectful. And we had an incident this weekend, and I'm not going to say who, when, what, how, what, but there was a cop that was being disrespectful. My wife got mad, and she started having an attitude back. And I told her, babe, calm down. And it wasn't the one in Prescott. And I had to tell her, just be cool. Just be respectful. Eventually they're gonna see, and especially
because we have my mom in the car, and they try to get us like we did something wrong, but this guy freaking tried to like smash us and run us off the road. And I told the cop, stop. I know you're just looking at how he looks, but you have a freaking dash cam. Go back and watch your dash cam. Miss me with, and I said, my mom's back here freaking on. She had a defibrillator, like a shock vest for her heart. I'm like, you're not going to come over here and I was pissed. And
I wasn't.
And my
I was
husband's
just
like,
being
babe,
respectful.
calm down. And I was like, no, I'm not. I told him, you know what? You go back and I want you to watch your camera right now. You go back and watch your camera. So he took my husband's ID, and I think he did watch the camera. And I think he's seen.
Good for you, Terry.
He said, you know what? You guys have a good day. And so, like, I see, you know, I was escalated. It could have went really bad, but I feel like he, like, legitimately came back.
With a different attitude.
Yes.
And I also think because I was being respectful. You have to be respectful. But I do believe
he watched what happened. There's no way. Too. There was no way. This truck didn't even see us or whatever his issue was and ran us. Like, if my husband went in a, like, he could, you know.
I got to hide my feather. Hold on.
Well, he's able, how do you call it? Not.
De-escalate. De-escalate?
If it was me, I probably would have closed my eyes and took my hand off the wheel. We probably would have all, like, crashed because I would have freaked out. My husband, like, had to, like, maneuver quickly, went out and back in. But I don't believe, like, the officer's seen the whole situation. But it just, like, upset me. And I'm like, when I seen the lights, I was like, yes, they're coming. They're going to get him. He got us. And I was like, oh, heck no, you got the wrong car, officer, the wrong car. And so my husband was like, being respectful, and I was like, no, we did not do anything wrong. That's bullcrap. You go back and watch. Like, that's, again, I'm going to stick up for what's right. And that's where, in my opinion, I told my husband, you're right, my bad. I didn't replay to hear it or
because
to watch it.
You have to understand, babe,
know, but I'm thinking,
by you escalating, and because
I'm not talking about that no more. I'm talking about, I could see my husband, somebody's coming after us. We didn't know it was a cop. So I could see my husband taking off quickly.
She doesn't even know what's going on.
I knew. I seen the look on Rico's eyes. I seen him look. And then I heard you ask, do you know that truck? And he said,
you
no.
were like, where are you going? What are we doing? Where are we going? Want me to play that back?
But
you want me to play that back and just show you?
No, but
you were
I
like,
knew.
Where are we going? What are we doing?
Well, I knew that there was. I thought we were just gonna sit there and get rolled up on. That's what I was.
I'm not about. I'm about action.
Then when my husband took off, I was thinking in my head it wouldn't be far fetched, because if it was me and I'm like kind of worried or scared, I'm going to just probably pull out. I probably would not have used my blinker. Just in all honesty, like, my first thing is like, get to safety. That's me. But he just replayed it and I heard it go tink, 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 tink. So that's where I said, you're right. My bad. I was wrong.
What? Terry said that we need to give each other a kiss.
No. No.
Come on, babe.
Not on camera, babe. Oh, your beard smells good.
Chaz, I apologize if you're here for the right reason, just odd. Chaz, what's odd? Well, I don't think we're allowed to say what a pew-pew is, so...
yeah, don't say that.
No, I didn't say it, so I'm repeating it. Somebody said something about a pew-pew, and they're asking, what is a pew-pew? Like,
they're just trying to get you to say something to get in trouble.
Chaz, I don't know what you're here for, if you're good, legit, or what, but...
Don't come in trying to bring drama. I don't know you. You've never been to this chat. I'm tired of just pretending, like, giving everybody the benefit of the doubt, and they're just snakes. So I guess I'm at the point right now, the real writers, the real people that are here for StuckInCali are going to come in, be respectful.
Google it. What's a pew-pew? Just Google that.
But anyway,
somebody's talking about it. Let me make a correct. I didn't say us. the chat is asking, what is it? So I'm saying, go Google it, because Chaz is asking. Yeah, Chaz. I don't know who Chaz
Probably
is.
a
I've never
troll.
seen
Let me
Chaz
see
be
my
here
phone.
before.
I'll pull it up. Probably a troll.
What's odd? Lisa, what do you mean? Oh, okay, yeah, Lisa Anderson. Lisa Peterson is telling them what's odd. That is odd. Go look it up, Chaz. If you really want to know what that is, because you're asking, well, go look it up on Google, or go ask your dummy, your idiot.
Well, we
Person.
can't just automatically assume that.
Oh, everything that's weird and odd and lies and liar comes from over there.
Yeah, you could kind of tell.
What, babe? What, babe?
Just like how people come in, like just anyway. We're dealing with real stuff here. If you
Chaz,
don't know
well,
what that
because you
is-
have to understand what we're going through, Chaz. So if you don't understand, then you're free. Nobody has you here. You have to understand what we're going through, Chaz.
they don't understand.
And if you don't, then that's fine. You're free. I mean,
you don't have to be here.
You don't
Chaz.
have to be here.
But we're not breaking anything down for you. Common sense kind of tells you we have to really watch things we say. Watch everything we say gets twisted. And
I mean, if somebody knows who Chaz is and wants to,
no, it's fine.
Okay, I think Teresa might know them.
No, she doesn't.
She says we can't say that word in the chat, Chaz. Like she's being nice.
No, she's just being nice.
Yeah.
I don't think she knows them. She's just being respectful. But no, I'm just to the point where this is like what they do.
Yeah, you're right. She doesn't know them.
This is what they do. They send trolls over here to start stuff, and then we react, and then they go back and
Beach
they have
girl.
a whole.
Hi, Beach Girl.
They have a whole.
Twisted, exaggerating. Yeah, and you know what? We have told the sheriffs, and they are aware of this idiot. Right, babe?
Like I said, everything gets reported from here on out.
Japanese Ninja. Oh, that's good. Just Chaz said it's their first time here. None of us know Chaz. Okay. Willow said nobody knows Chaz.
I've never seen
Chaz said
either.
it's their first time here.
Honestly, unless you're like came from another planet or under a rock and you don't know what a pew pew is that somebody has on their nightstand, I'm gonna guess that either you should not be awake past this hour to be on this chat, or you're just here to stir freaking crap. So, I mean,
Okay, they said they've been here
I've never seen them.
because she goes by another share in B. Okay, we're gonna give you the benefit of the doubt,
Anyway.
Chaz. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Okay, that's cool. But just go Google what pew pew is, and I'm sure Google will tell
You
you.
just sound silly even trying to tell them what to go do. Like,
My wife.
hey, do you need the crayons, Chaz? How about that? Do you need the jumbo crayons? Because I could get some jumbo crayons for you. I have his, and I have Rico's. I'm pretty sure I have some extra ones, Chaz, if you need them.
Lisa Peterson said no foul. No, yes, no harm, no foul. Just communicating. Yes, the way Juan
We
says.
got big
poo-poo
crayons
is
if we need to break it
Poo-poo.
down.
A poo poo.
Rico sits in the car. My husband sits here.
The way you answer. So we have told the sheriffs. The sheriffs know what's up.
But I have school, so I'm going to go to bed.
Yes, thank you, Teresa. So, but I'm just letting you guys know that our sheriffs are aware, and we've told them about the concern, that we are concerned.
Tomorrow I will be going and asking for extra patrol where I work. Like I said, I've switched up my work schedule. So my work schedule is, and then so I talked to the doctor. I eat the bright colored crayons. We're all just a box of crayons over in this chat. I'd rather be a box of crayons
than a liar.
Yeah.
I eat crayons any day.
So the doctor, we are
than
doing,
be a liar.
we are doing more blood work, but the doctor said, in all, and I have my blood work, so this is something else I'm going to submit to. My blood work, my cholesterol is not like way out of whack. So he's saying that the blood pressure issue is probably directly related to stress. So what he asked was, he goes, you need to take some time, at least 20 minutes a day, and talk. And I'm like, you know what I do for a living, doctor? All I do is talk. Like I have a YouTube channel. I talk at work. I talk at school.
You ain't lying.
And he was like, no, I mean, like, I want you to like unplug and talk about just, spend some one-on-one time. And then
Willow's gonna send you a mask.
also a mask. I would love a mask. Oh my goodness. Look at these like bags under my eyes. They even said, this was a crazy, they even said, spend 20 minutes alone of downtime. Nothing. 20 minutes downtime. Don't, just find something, which I've been trying to take baths. So I've been trying to take like Epsom salt baths, soak in a bath to help. But they're going to redo blood work, I think,
Good night, Japanese ninja.
in 2 weeks. So I could prove without a reasonable doubt my blood pressure is through the roof, and it is not have my cholesterol was like a little elevated, but I was thinking probably because I was eating, I don't eat fried food. That's what I didn't understand. But I was like, maybe because I'm eating, like I don't eat salt either. I do add salt to when I cook,
Thank you,
but I
Arlene.
never add additional salt to
Thank you, Arlene.
So they're saying it's a direct line of just the stress level that I have. So that's why I decided to start walking today. And I'm just going to try and focus on the good, positive things in my life and not the drama. And,
Like me, Minnie,
that's right.
San Diego, the Bahia,
We'll be in San Diego.
Best Western. We stay at the Best Western too.
Yeah, you go ahead and check those prices too, because I think that's about $350 a night. At the
And our subscribers pay for that too. They've been paying for our vacation since the last 12 years.
I was gonna be just.
I was gonna be a smart ass and put a feather on my forehead.
I was gonna be a witch and just show them one tip that I made the other night, but I thought that's just.
I was gonna put a feather right here. There you go, stupid. There's a feather.
True story. When I met my husband, he said he was gonna get a big star right here, and then he was gonna put my name right here. I told him I'll never hang out with you.
Bye. Good night, Carolyn.
Good night, Carolyn.
StuckInCali out. Everyone gets some sweet tea. Hi, Willow. Sharon says hi, Willow. So we've been on 3 hours and 41 minutes. Just
wow,
ranting.
That's a long time. Yeah. See, I probably
but they're still
90%
here.
of it was rant.
Yeah,
probably 90% of it was rant.
So thank you guys.
I
wanted 100 likes. Can we get 100 likes? We need 7 more, you guys. Come on.
You do know math. Look at you, baby.
Thank you, Ruby Rose. Thank you, Ruby Rose. Come on, you guys. 7 more likes. We'll get 100. 3 hours while leaving.
No, you actually lost one.
Oh, man. Okay, I need 8 likes, you guys. Can I get 8 likes for my feather? Please?
I guess if you drink and smoke enough, maybe.
It looks like a feather. How can you
maybe I could see if you were like maybe hammered.
How does that like this? That doesn't even look like a star.
Squint
like
your
a
eyes.
feather.
Squint your eyes like you're drunk, babe. Like you're super high and drunk. It could kind of look like a feather.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or a shooting star. Something.
How can you mistaken that for a feather?
Oh,
and then say,
like.
And then say, oh, I was just testing. I was just humbug.
Everybody,
right, babe.
Chat.
Right, babe.
Chat.
Humbug.
Squint your eyes like you've had way too much to drink, and like you've had way too much to smoke, and then look at the tattoo.
And then maybe it looks like a feather.
See, I could see a kind of or a shooting star. I think a shooting star. Anybody else? Oh, you got 102
True.
likes.
You guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much for that strong finish. I'm gonna send you a stick on feather. Okay, I'll wear it. If you do, Terry, I will wear it. And I'll even go to the police station with the feather and say, I heard you guys were looking for me. My name is Shawnee, Johnny, Juan, what else? John. My name is John.
I think it looks like a shooting star.
It looks like a brown star. I kid. If you send me a feather, Terry, I'll put it on.
He
And,
will.
and I'll go to the police station and say, hey, my name is John.
Unfortunately, we don't find the police station a joking matter, so we wouldn't go to the police station with being stupid like that. We take our law enforcement for what they are.
Mhm.
We take our court system for what they are, not to abuse or,
Lie,
Yeah.
make up, crap.
There's real crimes that are happening. There's real things that, I was thinking that night there was 3 police units on us. I'm pretty sure in the rain, the way it was raining,
Rico said there was 4.
there probably could have been
Okay.
more people. I don't know.
I counted 3.
You guys,
Rico
I didn't
said
even
4.
look behind me. Like, I didn't care. Like, we're not doing anything wrong. When I tell you, we're pretty transparent, you guys. Now, for me to be looking like this, did you even see Rico looking like that?
I wasn't even
Rico,
looking like that.
Look,
Because we did
the
nothing
camera was
wrong.
right
we
there.
were
Like,
confident. We
yeah.
didn't do nothing wrong.
Minnie was like this the whole time, just
On her-
chilling
on
on her
her-
little game.
Yeah.
She cared less. Why? Because we're not doing anything wrong. So
We didn't do anything wrong. You guys didn't see us freaking out, tripping out, worried because we didn't say nothing. We didn't do nothing. We were confident. Rico was just upset because it was the principal.
but we had told Rico once that moderator's
Yes, Willow.
wife came into my chat,
We knew.
I knew something
knew.
was just because that same moderator
I
was
knew.
the one that was there when Rico got arrested. So I thought, what are the odds? I just didn't.
And
have
I
a
know
good
they were
feeling.
pissed. I know they were mad and they were pissed when we didn't take them to the restaurant. I knew it. And I even told Rico, look, they're
This
pissed. They're
moderator's
mad.
wife jumped on, and he knows exactly who it is. He said, and I'm not. The whole thing is, these people, they pulled this little shenanigan when Rico and Danielle went to Prescott when they got there. The same people pulled the same stunt. They
Pretending to be
these people
concerned.
These people are, when I say,
Yes, Sharon.
you can't make this stuff up.
Yes, Willow.
They got called out and they got blocked real quick. And well, then it came out, not right away, but it came out like 2 months later that he had been with the other guy all along. It was all a setup. It was all a setup. He has people that stay in the cuts, truly stay in the cuts. They're sitting back there and they're watching and they're befriending.
And we got rid of all their mods. His mods that were our mods, we got rid of them. And that's why they're pissed and they're mad too because they can't get inside information.
Okay, you got 108 likes. How
2
do you
more
feel
likes.
about that?
I feel happy.
2 more likes and my husband will wear a feather.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you going to wear it? Over your star or on the other side?
I'm going to wear it where supposedly I have it.
You let us know where that feather's supposed to be planted. We'll be sure to plant it.
And
there.
I'll put it on. I'll put the feather on just to let him, so he won't be a liar for that one instant.
I wish I had a feather. I would put it on him now.
We got one more.
I want to show
I'm
you
going to
guys
close
this.
it down. I'm going to shut it down.
This is how faithful our God is. And I think I've shared it with you guys before. We had a doctor's appointment. A bunch of stuff was going on in the world at the time. Minnie was a baby. And when we came
Small.
out of the doctor's
Terry
office,
said, do you want a big feather or small feather?
he'll wear whatever you send,
Whatever you
Terry.
send, Terry. But I will wear it so that way he'll for once tell the truth. For once.
We came out of the doctor's office. This note, same note right here, same one, we put it on here, was on our car. Genesis 28:15. I am with you and watch over you. Wherever you go, and I will bring you back to this land. I will not leave you until I have done what
Amen.
I have promised you.
Awesome.
Genesis 28:15. You guys, we looked all over, and at this time it was a very trying. Things were going on in the world. You know, we were.
They just came out of the doctor's appointment with
It
Minnie.
was like confirmation, like this is how God works. And so I really was like, who wrote this? No one was around. No one was around.
I went
and
and
it
asked
was-
the lady, "Did you write this and put this in our car?" She said, "No."
And it was stuck right to our windshield. And this was, Minnie was probably 3 months
Thank
old.
you, Elizabeth.
So this is almost 12 years old, you guys.
Elizabeth gave us 2 likes. Thank you, Elizabeth. Okay, you guys, with that, we're going to close. I appreciate all of you guys for coming on. Oh, I better put my hat on. I'm trying to hide.
Hide.
I know.
Hide.
I know, I'm hiding.
Remember?
How about a small stick on feather and a big hat with a big feather? Yeah, that'll work too.
What?
She's just joking around, Teresa. Thank you guys for being here with us. Thank you for listening to our rant. Thank
The
you
true
for
writers.
downtime is crucial for even. Yes. Thank you, Lisa. Yes. Thank you guys for being true writers. Elizabeth said thank you. Thank you, Carolyn. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mia. Mia. Arlene, good night. Arlene. Yeah, all the haters are leaving.
And I will let everybody
Welcome.
know I don't care what the other
It's
channel
fine.
posts tomorrow. I don't.
Yeah,
It's
we don't
okay.
care.
Nobody needs to send me anything. I don't care.
Yeah.
I just care what we do going forward.
They can say everything they want to say. It's all
If there's-
lies.
If there's anything incriminating or threatening, I
Yeah.
will take. I will take that. But
So if there's threats or incriminating, then we will take that. But we don't care what they say, what they do. You guys already know by now that it's all lies. Amen. Thank you, Willow. Willow says, no one cares. I'm right here with you guys. Thank you, Willow. Thank you, Elizabeth. One of my phones and one was like, oh, good. Thank you, Elizabeth.
it's been 4 hours. That's a long live. I could hear it now.
Arlene, you all have a blessed night. You too, Arlene. Thank you, Linda Joyce. Thank you, Kathy Garcia. Terry, pick up your feeder on your Amazon list for me. Thank you, Terry.
Just so you guys know, he is my rock.
Have a good night, Mike.
I know without
Amanda
him.
Hunter. Good night, Amanda. Yeah, we ain't going nowhere. Ain't nobody gonna break us up. What if I don't? I ain't gonna say all that.
I'd cry
Kiss.
without my husband.
I'll cry without you, babe.
I would
On
cry
the
without my
kiss.
husband. My heart would be empty without my husband. Even though he gets on my nerves a lot, my husband absolutely completes me, and I would never ever want it any other way ever. He's literally my bestest friend.
Thank you, Elizabeth, for the prayers.
Yes,
And you guys are in our prayers too.
yes.
So with that, we're gonna say
Buenas noches.
we love you guys. We appreciate you guys. Thank
Pray
you for
for
the
you
prayers.
guys.
We pray for you guys. Good night, Ruby Rose.
Keep all of our moderators, all of our subscribers, and us in
Yeah.
your prayers, please.
Yeah, you're right, Sharon. It's not a feather. So with that, StuckInCali is out. Thank you guys for joining us. We love and appreciate all of you guys. Take care.
Good
StuckInCali's
night.
out. I don't know which was 32, 50, 52.
Don't be lying.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
I'm waiting for the number. I want it to be 30, 50, or even 53. That would be cool.
You guys
We-
want to hear something funny?
Okay, hurry, babe. You only got like 30 seconds.
Before my husband does the live, he brushes his teeth. I'm like, do you think they can smell your breath?
Babe, why you gotta tell him that, man?
He does. I ask him all the time, do you think they can smell your breath? Like, why are
So
you
see,
brushing
Carlos
your
said
teeth?
he does it too. Carlos does too.
That is too funny. I catch him all the time. He's like brushing his teeth real good. I'm like, babe, no one is smelling your
Okay,
breath.
babe,
but
you only
me."
got a couple seconds.
Okay.
One. StuckInCali's out. Oh, I missed it. Okay, StuckInCali's out.